All right, where should we start? We're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. That's okay with everyone.
Okay.
Mike, is that okay? Or?
Beautiful.
You sure?
Yes.
Dave said you were complaining, so.
I was doing the opposite of complaining.
That's not what I heard from Dave. Whatever.
I simply asked. And when he said, when do you need to know by, I said, no worries, no rush.
Attaboy. We'll go to blindmike.net. This is what I like about Mike. This is the thing I like about Mike. I listened to some of his episode today, which is, I'm a subscriber. He had a free episode up today.
Yes.
And he and the Craigers started off talking about their experience at the Wilburn. I can hear Mike thinking, I don't want to talk about this because I don't think Kirk
exactly
wants to.
correct.
That is
exactly
a
correct.
well-trained soldier.
That's the Blind Mike Project tagline, I think.
Correct.
Don't,
yes.
I'll dip my toe in when I have to.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
Yes.
So it's good to see Mike. It's good to see Dave. Justin, you are fired.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No,
I
actually,
appreciate
Oh,
it.
is that true?
yes, yeah, he's going to be fired at the end of the show today.
Why is that? First of all, I doubt it. But
Dave, what do you think?
I don't think he should be fired, but
I don't. Go. No, I asked you what you thought. Say I don't care what you think. But I do care. So go ahead.
yeah. I
You
know.
know what we're talking about, Justin? Or
I
no?
do.
Why did you tell him, Dave?
Wait, why did I tell him?
Yeah.
Oh, I
think
saw-
Justin figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Because I asked him what he did.
Sussed it out.
I
Okay.
asked him
What
he
do
did
you
in the
think
car.
before we say what it is? What do you think? What do you think of that? What do you think I would think of that?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I would.
yes.
It's something I would be like when I worked for you. I would have asked Steve, "Should I send this?"
Right.
So
And Steve would then ask me,
right.
and then nobody asked you, right, Dave?
Nobody asked me. No.
Okay. So let me just give you guys the backstory on this one. For a while, and I didn't want to spend much time on this gentleman because he's moving on. We had a guy, Chris Klemmer, come in once a week. He's now a full-time member at Barstool. You can follow him on social media, and he'll be, I'm sure, all over the place on blogs. And you'll see, believe me, if you follow the Barstool Twitter account, you'll see plenty of Chris.
Plenty of Chris.
You won't see much of Kirk Minahan, but you'll see plenty of Chris Klemmer, which is fine.
Probably drinking right now.
What'd you say?
He's probably drinking right now.
He probably is. So good for him. Good for him. No problem. We wish him nothing but the best.
Oh, that's nice.
Breast cancer.
Oh, God.
Yes. Did I say best?
Yes, you
I
slipped
could
up
die
there,
of
I
that. My
think.
dad's
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
Nebel, his dad died of that.
I would get very emotional. I hope he doesn't have it. I
Was
worry.
it
about
grandmother?
Right.
And your grandmother didn't even really have it, probably.
She's fine.
Yeah. Did she even ever have it?
Much to do about nothing.
Fucking mosquito bite.
You quote tweeted that weenie last night, by the way, too. What a dweeb.
What?
That fucking Stoolie clubhouse guy who said we were buttheads to Chris Klemmer.
Oh, I saw that. Well, whatever. Who cares? I don't. Take any side. That doesn't bother me. The guy who is that multiple people on that account or is that?
On the Stoolie clubhouse?
Yeah.
Just one, probably.
Okay. Well, there-
Buttheads is some pretty tough talk.
It is.
I
if you wanna
reported them.
tango with
I
this
reported
guy.
them. Yeah, they've been so reported.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So there's a Viva La Stool account, which has 200,000 followers.
Correct.
It's the official Barstool. It's a Barstool account.
Yeah, sure.
It's a co-worker's account, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of more of like the fan voice of Barstool, would you say? A little bit?
Okay. Who runs that?
Yep.
I don't know.
I know Gaz and Tommy Smokes had something to do with it.
Okay.
I don't know who about now.
So these are people just trying to promote the company.
Yep.
And as I say, I don't ever ask for promotion, and I never ever, even when that idiot Zonka wrote, I told Dave, leave it up. I never say anything. They do what they want. I do what I want. We leave each other alone. We go separate ways. The name of this show, I remember discussing this. Dave Cullen famously discussed the name of another podcast in this studio.
That's right, yes.
Debated it
Right.
for hours, really.
Bill Simmons
Bill
does.
Simmons, yeah.
Yeah.
Big question.
Big question. We got our answer. I think. Is it the Jerry Callahan show or pod? I don't know.
Well, now it's
Well,
show.
it was podcast originally. They changed it.
Craig changed it?
Scrubbed it. No, Carano
I think
changed it.
Carano.
Oh, Carano
They
changed it.
scrubbed any mention of Dave Cullinane from the history.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will say, I think Turtle Boy's a good reporter and everything. He's critical of me the other day. Meanwhile, Jerry Callahan, who he never criticizes, like, he didn't let him on the show anymore because Carano didn't want to have him
He's
on.
back on the show, though. He's back on.
Oh, is he? But like, that was his, like, he didn't like, because of Matt Carano, and now he goes back on?
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway. We gotta get Turtle Boy in this case about these bugs out in front of us. Can you work on that, please? Can you break that story? Can you get back on our good graces?
Do a post on Facebook.
Yeah.
He'll be right
Well,
on.
our show's no fun. Our show's too much fun. I don't know what it is. Anyway.
Well, we might find out in a little bit, actually. That's a
Why
little
is that?
tease for you. If you want to hear something.
Oh, yeah, there's something. Dave, I think did a good job.
What's that?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, a consultant may have gotten back to him on some.
I've been
critiques of
trying
the
for a
program.
long time to get a radio consultant to get their feedback on
Oh,
this program.
good. Oh, we'll do that
I don't know
later.
if this is the right guy, but I got one. That's
We'll
all.
do it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I wish Turtle Boy luck. I wish Chris. Everyone, good luck. Everyone. It's a hard world out there trying to make a buck. God knows. If they don't like the show, they don't like. What can I do? All I know is I would never let Matt Carano dictate whether or not somebody can come on my show, or Dave Cullinane. God knows. Anyway, so there's this Barstool. I'm sorry. What is it?
Viva La Stool.
Viva La Stool. and they put all your favorite Barstool videos in one spot, so all this stuff. So I guess when they put videos of Chris up, they tag this show.
Right. I think this was mentioned last week.
It was okay, yeah. So whatever. Like I give that no thought, nor do I care. It doesn't matter at all to me at all. When I say I moved on, I moved on. They can tag me, they can not tag me. I'll ignore it. I'll respond to it sometimes. Point is, the name of the show is, I think, the Kirk Minahan Show. I have not checked recently. I should check. Probably I should. I don't check the Twitter account enough. I don't know if is the show account still the Kirk Minahan Show on Twitter?
Yes.
Okay, so follow it on there if you want, or don't follow us, block us, report us. My life doesn't change at all. Either way, the sun will rise and set in Maine. Either way, so I see on the show account somebody's messaging Viva La Stool, the account we just talked about.
Sure.
Friday, 1:37 p.m. Hey guys, quick comment for whoever runs this account. So Chris is dead to Kirk in the show and like 95% of the Minifans. So if you could stop tagging the show in the Chronicles of Chris, I would appreciate it.
I like the Chronicles of Chris.
Yeah. I don't like any of it.
Story. That's a saga I would follow.
I just don't like any of it because like that is me. That is assumed to be me.
Right.
And that is assumed to be A, that I'm sensitive, B, that I would let. And if I were them, I would like be like, boy, I'd go tell Chris right away, or I'd go talk about this right away. Like, it's not in any way speaking for me. In any way. I assumed it was Dave, and I was surprised. Because I was like, well, I don't know why Dave would A, care, or B, would do that without telling me. Like, this is my name. This is my show. That account is mine. I know I don't tweet from it ever, really. But that account is mine. I own it. When I leave, as I talked to Dave in December 2020 when we had our conversation when I was fired for 10 minutes or whatever, he's like, take the account. Take whatever. It's yours. It's your property. What's that, Dave?
In fairness, I care. Like, it annoyed me as well.
I don't care.
No, I know you don't. I'm just telling you. It did annoy me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't annoy me.
Okay.
At all. Chris, I mean, that he annoys his exist, but I don't care about that.
Yeah.
So then was this collaborative then?
No, we talked about it. We didn't talk about messaging them specifically, right?
We did.
We did?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think this is Spartacus. I'm
I didn't
supposed to say it annoys me as well. I stand up
No,
for
I know
Justin.
you didn't say that, but
No, we talked about how it annoyed us, and then we talked about maybe that's something we should.
What the fuck are you doing messaging that account under the pretense of being me?
I did not think it came off as the.
Who would it be? Who would it be?
Well,
Why
when
would
I
you
said-
say your name on it then?
When I said Kirk, I don't think.
Okay,
you would
but
have stopped
so
yourself
what?
in the
But
third
so
person.
what?
Yeah, I do.
It's
When
none
I
of your
read it back,
fucking business to do that. None.
Yes.
Zero.
It was-
zero. None. I mean none. Don't ever fucking speak for me. Ever.
Of course.
Ever. What do you mean, of course you did?
I apologize.
Ever. Under any fucking circumstance. It makes us look like pussies. It makes us look stupid. It's everything I'm against. Everything my whole career has been against. Everything. I would never do that. Ever. Under any circumstance. That's a company I work for. They pay me. They pay you. I pay you, actually. I'm not going to say to them, hey, can you stop tagging? I don't give a fuck who tags who. Fuck do I care? Why would I care?
I thought after the rant on Monday where you said like I don't want Chris to.
I don't want Chris to be on the show anymore. He's not on the show anymore. I don't give a fuck who's on some stupid account. What the fuck do I care?
Yes, I realized that.
No, you don't. You didn't realize it then.
I realized it now.
Why didn't you check it with me or Dave before you sent it?
I
Who
should
the
have
fuck do you
done
think
that.
you are sending that?
I should have done
Don't
that.
ever fucking speak for the show ever. Of
course.
Ever. I mean, of course.
I realized that.
Realize what?
I realized never to speak for the show ever.
Did you
again.
realize that Friday at 1:38? Because you said at 1:43.
I did not.
Okay, if I didn't react like this, if you didn't see my subsequent message, would you feel that way now? Would you have had a moment of realization, a self-realization? I doubt it.
Chances are no.
No, what the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking hate that stuff. Fucking amateur hour. And so the Barstool thing says, thought y'all might want to roast him, but it's all good. I'll stop doing it. Which is so embarrassing. Like, they're just trying to do that. What the fuck are you doing? The Justin's like, yeah, Kirk is just done with him. Sorry if I came off like a dick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a correspondence.
Yeah. Oh, God. Nauseating.
And
All good. Sorry, Mike. All good Viva Stool tweets. And I came in on yesterday, or 2 days ago. So that was either Dave or Justin. This is Kirk. Tag whoever you want, whenever you want. None of our business. Absolutely wrong for whoever reached out. It wasn't me. Do whatever you want. So, I mean, now it just becomes a thing. And it's like, it's fucking annoying. As opposed to just letting it die which it would.
It definitely would have died. Yes.
Of course it would have died.
Yeah.
We just, you know,
But
now,
a conversation.
now we start the show talking about it's just another fucking thing again.
Yeah,
Like,
you would have killed him. But a conversation around, hey, does this annoy you? Like, should we just? I think we talked about it. Like, should we educate them that like it's kind of corny in our world? Like, it's corny.
educate them.
Well, just to say,
Why?
Because they know nothing of
Who
the
cares?
relationship.
Who cares?
If I asked you,
I
you
don't
would-
care.
And 101.
If I wanted
I
to
would
do
have said
it,
I don't care.
correct, and it would have been done. I'm just telling you, as we talk about it as producers of the show, we debate: should we tell them? And,
Why?
And educate them on where
Why?
the standing of the
Why?
show is, and
Why?
you would kill it anyway. That's
Why?
It's just us talking about it. I didn't think we were going to act on it until you would know.
Well, I don't know why it was acted on. I don't understand.
I don't know, you would have killed it.
When it came up last week, I said it might be Gaz or someone that knows the show that's just like kind of fucking with Chris. And
Probably.
The response suggests that's what it
No,
was.
they don't know the show at all. So they just saw
I
the
don't care if they know the show or
collaboration.
not. That
No,
doesn't
no.
bother me. I don't. Whatever. I just don't like somebody reaching out for me,
Yeah.
speaking for me when that's not how I think. It drives me nuts.
But they must know the show because they said they're tagging you to say, hey, here's a video
Well, they
of
know he
Chris
was on
that
the
you
show.
want to
They
make
know
fun of.
he was
They know,
on
that,
the
they know
show.
there's a relationship there.
But what I'm
Right.
saying is they're tagging you in hopes that you talk about it in some way, that you make fun of them or say, isn't that great or
Sure,
whatever.
yeah, whatever. That's what they're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
I
don't-
That's my
The
point.
reason it came up with us is
I
because
don't need anybody to be my fucking like knight in shining armor against Viva. I don't need that. I really don't
we're-
need that.
we're
Now it just becomes another fucking thing.
Yeah.
And now like we look like the people that we make fun of. If somebody had reached out and been like, hey, can you really stop doing this? Like this, we'd be like, what a bunch of fucking pussies.
yeah.
I don't know if it comes off that way either.
But in
absolutely
fairness, like
does.
you don't. In fairness, and I know what you're going to say to this, but we don't give a fuck that Chris likes to run and drink anymore. Like, we
So
just
what?
don't-
So we ignore it.
I know,
Do
I
you
know.
see me respond to it?
I know, but like, from our perspective, like you can see us talking about it just behind the scenes, right?
So talk about behind the scenes.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, that's all we did.
So no, that's
not
actually,
all I
it's
did.
not all you did.
yeah.
It's not all you. That's the whole point.
Why are you including yourself in this when you didn't do anything wrong?
Well, because it was born from a conversations that Dave and Chris were,
'cause we were
Dave
just-
and Justin were clearly having.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Justin
they
felt like
tag
he had
us
that-
all the time, and we
So
see it.
what?
I know, but we can
gives a
talk about
fuck?
shit like that.
Yes, we
just
can talk.
can't
I should
act
not
on it.
have. I
Yes.
should not have done
I
that.
don't understand. I don't understand. So what, Dave? You talk about all the time. What's that have to do with Justin sending that message? I don't get it.
It doesn't, but I want to normalize that, like random topics all the time.
Never
come up
normal.
with
Don't
us.
ever speak for me. It's never normal. That's not allowed. That is simply not allowed. It's not allowed. Like I don't. It's this to me. All kidding aside, is way worse than the 29,000. I'm dead serious about this. Way fucking worse. Way worse. Because it's assuming something about me. It's speaking for me. The 29,000 is just because he's fucking stupid. I mean, he's stupid on this too, but in a different way. It's just there's an arrogance too to it, which is like, hey, I'm kind of the guy. I'm gonna go reach out. I'm gonna tell these guys. I'm gonna take care of it for Kirk.
I was surprised by I didn't know the tone when you read
Oh.
them. I was surprised by the Chronicles of Chris, which I think is a funny line, but I'm surprised by the casualness of the that knock that shit
Well,
off.
it also comes from a hatred he has, and like do it on your own.
Right.
You have your own account. Do it. Don't fucking bother. Don't use my name for it. Like it's just it's aggravating. Fucking aggravating. Stupid.
But do you think there's something to Justin thinking you don't want him to reach out to you for shit? So him taking initiative, I think it was the wrong thing to
Well,
take
there's
initiative on.
a middle person, Mike.
Right.
No, that's
Right.
absolutely no, absolutely not.
I'm just trying to give you his perspective.
There's
I think-
there's no perspective on that. That's no. He could reach out to Dave. He could fucking reach out to you first, even. But he could reach out to Dave for sure. Like that's not. First of all, if Dave did that, I'd definitely fire if he did that. Justin, I gotta stick. If I fire him, he'll fucking whatever. He'll do his whole. I just don't need it. So like, I'll stick with him always because I'm fucking stuck with him. But like, it's aggravating. Fucking aggravating. Absolutely maddening to me when I saw that. I was blind with rage when I saw that. What I text to you, Dave?
I want to fucking fire.
Yeah, if we had a show that day, he would have for real been fucking fired. Fucking absolutely been fired. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand. Like, what's the thought process?
I thought on Monday, like the whole clean break thing.
Okay, so Friday you sent the message?
Well, because Friday they tagged a bunch of
Okay.
stuff. And
Did you, what, can you read, you have your phone in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Read me word for word verbatim the text I sent you, Justin, expressing my anger about these being tagged on these tweets and what to write to these guys. If you would read it slowly for everyone, please.
You never sent me.
I did not. Oh, I did not. Then why did you send one?
What? I'm sorry.
If I never expressed this anger toward being tagged on these tweets, as upsetting as that is to be tagged on tweets, I know it's really upsetting. If I didn't send you a text or reach out to you guys about that, then why did you reach out to them about that? Why did you speak for the show?
I shouldn't have. I inferred from.
It's not the. I understand. We've now firmly established that you shouldn't have. We all know that. Okay. That's not what I asked you. I didn't ask if you should have or should not have. I asked why.
I inferred on Monday that you reiterated the clean break thing. And
Okay.
I wanted to.
A clean break means the show. It means like me. It means we're not going to. And now we're stuck doing it now because you're a fucking idiot. But like we're not just. We're not going to swing at every pitch. Like good luck. This to me extends this thing. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. I do understand, but my intention was not that. My intention was to.
Again, your intent is, to me, is relevant as the color of that fucking house. Like, why did you do it? Why?
To try to make it so Chris was not able to use the Kirk Minahan.
He's not
show
doing it.
game. Well, like the Barstool itself was trying to.
So what? That's our company. He works for the company. So do I.
Yes, it was.
They can do that whenever they want. They can tag him on every tweet they fucking do anyway. They could put him on every single tweet they have. It's none of my business. I work for them. They pay me money. I pay you money. They can tweet whatever the fuck they want. We're not here to tell them what to tweet or not tweet. Ever. I've never said that. Never. I mean, I might say something they do is dumb or stupid or poorly handled, but I would never say don't tag somebody on that. That's not a. That's so fuck. That's like you're the lowest guy at the company. Like what the fuck are you doing? Something to like Paul or to, I don't understand the arrogance to that is staggering to me. I wouldn't do that. I would never do that.
Well, and it's the kind of tag you wouldn't know, like the average person scrolling through Twitter wouldn't notice, where it would
These
be different.
Two fucking pussies care about it. I don't care.
We can have a conversation about it.
No,
but
we
if
can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. I'm not interested in having that. You two could probably have that conversation with fathers.
That's what we did. That's all.
But that's not. No, that's not all.
I know.
That's not all. That's not all.
I know.
That's not all. If that was all, that's fine. Talk about whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're more worried about that than show stuff. Fine. Not my problem. You want to talk about that? Great. But to send it to Barstool, essentially. And then other people will see it because it's us. I know that. And they're just like, just look at these fucking guys. They they'll say this and that, but then when it comes down to it, can you not tag Chris? What the fuck are we doing? Amateur hour like I've never seen. Literally the lowest moment in show history when I read that. Lowest moment ever. And it's just Justin who thinks he's like fucking cool. I don't even fucking like, I'm in this war with Chris. I don't even know what the fuck that's about. I don't even get it.
Oh, you're saying you think it was J-Rock and not Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I just think he took it personally. Like he takes this, I guess, I don't know. Maybe he wants to work there. I have no idea. I have no idea. Nor do I care. That was just dead weight I'm stuck with. But such is life, you know? What can you do?
Well, I would say Justin's loyalty definitely couldn't be questioned. I don't think it was bad intentions or anything.
Yeah, but I don't care.
No, I'm just saying, you said, I don't know if he wants to work there.
Sure, great. I mean, wonderful. He's fantastic. Like, great. You know, but what good does that do me? I'm reading that on Saturday morning. Like, I'm reading, like, he could have fucking knocked me over with a feather. I was like, what is this? But the Barstool guys are like, oh, yeah, sorry. I'm like, don't fucking apologize. Tell him to fuck himself. Like, what are you doing? Let me be very clear to, what does it count? I'm sorry.
Viva La Stool.
Viva La Stool. Tweet. From now on, tag him on every single tweet with us, please. I am asking you now, personally. I'm sorry if I'm going across like a dick, but please, on every single one, please, I beg of you, please do that. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Not in the slightest. And by the way, you could ask. I understand I'm not approachable. I don't want to be. But Dave is. Ask him.
Right.
I don't know. What would you have said?
I'm going to ask Kirk.
Yeah. And then what would I have said?
No.
Done. Then we're done. Then we do 2 minutes where I make fun of being an idiot on Monday. And it's kind of lighthearted.
I don't even think it would be that.
I think I probably would. I'd be like, can you believe this fucking stupid? Maybe. You're right. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I thought our private conversations about it were more about education to them. Like, it was approaching, and I know you think it's stupid.
Dave, what
regardless.
conversations have I had with you about education?
No, but like, he's on the dog walk today. It was approaching like, hey, let me just tag KMS in it.
Tag us! I don't care. Jesus fucking Christ.
I totally get where you're coming from, but that was our conversation. Like, should we educate?
Like clean, Why?
It was just a stupid little conversation when we were in the car or something. I don't know.
I don't. Do you understand that, Mike, or no?
No, because what I don't understand is like they're tagging you in a way that's not like making you stand. They're not saying Kirkman or Chris Clemmer, star of at Kirkman show.
No. It's literally nothing.
Right.
So that's why I say education is just to kind of say like you're tagging us for legitimately no reason, which Kirk would say do it any. Like,
But again,
do it,
I
we
would
don't
say it's
care.
not no reason. They're saying, hey, look at. In a way, they're saying, look at something dumb you can make fun of Chris for.
Yeah,
That's how I think, but where you might not see that.
That's what his response was in that DM thread.
Yeah, and
But
I don't think he's lying.
I, don't know,
think he's-
I felt like there was a lot of them that were just like totally just like let me throw KMS on here.
I think there's some truth to that too. There's truth to that too.
That's all, and that's all we're talking about.
But even that, it might be. I don't know what they would find funny, so let me tag them no matter what.
Maybe,
That's a fair.
Yeah. And I mean, great. He's on the top. Great. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to say. It's fine, but it just makes me fucking so mental. I don't even know. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. But whatever. Doesn't matter. None of it matters anyway. So.
Did you know this when you tweeted, "What's going to ruin my good mood" or something? Were you
Yes. I was being
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah. You want to do this fucking show for another 20? You out of your fucking mind? I hate this fucking show.
being? That it was merely a coincidence.
No, I hate this fucking show. Believe me.
it's good to have you back.
Ruined the show for me. Ruined it twice. The first time, and I brought him back. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
I'll say this makes me more covered. When you were very happy about the show, I was a little worried to come in here.
No, the Wilbur was great, but that might as well have been 5,000 years ago. I'm
glad you're back.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I don't know. Anyway, what else? I mean, unless I'm missing something else on this.
No.
Dave,
No.
I don't believe so.
what's that, Justin?
No, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done it.
I know that. Great, thanks. There's a rug here. Like anything else, I don't know. Like that's pretty obvious. You never speak for me ever. Nor as I would never speak for you. Like it doesn't work that way. Like this is not who I am. I am not the person who does that. So, whatever. What else?
Did you see Mike?
What is going on with? I don't care. I'm on the Yankees in fucking 5
No, but
years.
he did
I don't-
play-by-play
I don't
yesterday.
care.
That's a big
I
deal.
don't care. What? Good for him. Good for him. He's a great friend who does play-by-play for the Red Sox. Very loyal. What is going on with the new studio?
I've reached out to multiple.
Did you tell the people here?
I did not. But hold on. I told you that I wanted to notify legal because there is a lease
Okay.
signed.
Did you do that?
I notified them on Friday. They
let
have
them-
not gotten back to me. I did plan to reach out one more time today. If I did not hear back from them, I plan to go to you and say I haven't heard from legal. Should I alert the landlord today?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What else? We have some updates on any places or no?
I'm going to look at a place in Waltham. Did I miss that you don't like Waltham the other day? It's
okay.
A lot of people said that you said something. I might have missed it.
It's a city. I don't like cities.
No, but other people on Twitter.
I don't like cities.
Yeah.
But as Dave said, we got to be somewhere near close to where Mike is. So
It's true. That'd be nice.
incredible. Great.
But I got a lot of listings.
I never said that, by the way. Just
Dave
so we're
did,
all
though.
clear. I did not.
I did. I think that's a factor. It's something.
Sure,
to
but
be
like I said,
mindful of.
we should pick up Mike's Ubers. He should be giving you the expenses for that anyway. We should be paying for that. So that's not even an argument.
They
So-
grab me. I don't.
Huh?
I haven't gotten an Uber in a while.
Okay, well then they can grab him. I mean, unless a 15, 20-minute drive is too much. Mike, I don't know.
I didn't say any of this.
No, I'm asking legitimately. I'm asking what your...
No.
Okay, well, whatever's, we want to do whatever's easiest for everyone. Well, whatever's easiest for me and then everyone. But I don't want to... Waltham's fine. It's not my favorite, but yeah.
Yeah, got a lot of Waltham ones. A couple in Lexington actually.
Okay.
You sent the Concord one. I like that. Jim.
That looked nice. Concord looked
Very
nice.
very
Not far from here.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
It's probably 20 minutes, but yeah.
Yep. And so I think I'm going to look at a place today.
Which one?
The Waltham one that we could have some say in the build out.
Okay, Dave is pushing Waltham hard.
No, but the only that was the one. The build out one is actually one
It's a
that
W
I'm
town.
considering.
That's
'Cause
true.
Like if you don't have to hire the
Waltham is definitely
construction-
not a W town, though. Like,
No,
But it is
Yeah.
in so many ways.
It's not Weston. It's, yeah.
they're both...
In the one way that really matters.
Although Waltham and Weston are both Remy towns, though. Jared Remy killed that woman in
Lived
Waltham
across the
and
street,
grew up
yeah.
in Weston.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Well, that's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, you know where that Papagino's is in Waltham?
Vaguely, yeah.
Right behind there is the condos where my family lived for like the 2 months in between when we sold the house in Billerica and lived in Winchester.
Yep.
But they were still building it. So we were there for like 6 weeks and we moved to the Sonesta in Boston for like 2 weeks when we were done with that.
I knew we had a bond somewhere else. Like I was right across the street.
What a bond.
What bond is
You
that?
two feel bonded.
Across the street where?
Development right across the street.
In Waltham?
Yep.
Across the street from, what the hell's the name of those apartments? Jesus Christ.
I forget the name of them, but they were nice. They
You
were
guys
kind of
were
new.
probably there
They
at
were
the
kind
same
of
time.
They were new when I was a kid.
Yeah, Dave too.
That's true, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway. All right, so. Okay.
Making progress.
Great.
Making progress.
How about the live venue?
Live venue, I am shocked by which these venues do not return your phone calls.
These people kind of go in their own speed, I think.
As expensive as it is to rent these facilities, I would think they would get back to you in moments.
One would think.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well.
But I think I've looked through every one in New England, and I like the one that you sent the best.
The one in
I do
Maine.
I do like that one.
Yeah.
There's one in New Hampshire. That's
that,
the
Mike?
only quote.
Back in Maine.
Back in Maine.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one I sent you in New
Too far
Hampshire.
from
I
Mike,
like.
though. We won't do that.
What have you done? I had no issue.
It's just,
I
unbelievable.
went to Mississippi, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but you bitched the whole time.
I certainly didn't.
Almonds and fucking tears.
That's no bitching.
That's true. What's that, Dave? What was that?
I like the one in New Hampshire as well. That's the one I sent you the quote for. That
One
I was just
Concord?
using as a gauge. Yeah.
Is it Concord or no?
Center for the what is it? Concord
Yeah, I
Center for the
forget.
Arts?
Okay,
But I
okay.
like the venue. It looked nice.
I like I like the one in Maine better, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Although I'm open to anything. We'll
They're
see.
playing hard to get. So
They're not
trying.
getting back to you at all?
Voicemails, emails, everything. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay.
so we're working.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy John Stewart.
Oh, yes.
I like the whole John Stewart experience.
Very much. It's right
I'm
in
a
my
fan.
wheelhouse of
I'm
what
a
I
fan.
like.
I don't know. Dave said once a quarter?
Once a quarter, once a year. I don't know, every 5 years or so. Maybe.
Okay, so
I don't
Dave
know.
wasn't a fan, apparently.
I think once a month could work.
Yeah.
You know, him once a month, Polar and Merritt once a month.
Yeah.
Am I missing anybody else? Mike's here obviously twice a week. So the other, I don't know. I have to figure out some other guy.
Montante? Didn't care for him?
I don't know.
I enjoyed him.
Yeah. I don't know. Who else? We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And we got Glass-Steagall this Friday.
We got Glass-Steagall this Friday.
Oh, that's big.
Yes.
We're going to have it out.
Does he live around here?
No,
Is he coming in for
I
the...
assume he's in New York, but I don't know.
But maybe not.
I figured too, but I wasn't sure.
In today's world, I guess he wouldn't have to be, obviously, right? It's
Right.
not like he has to go
and he
anywhere.
knows Carabas somehow, although Carabas lived in New York, I guess. So
Yeah, well, I mean, that's who knows, right?
right.
And he was in, it's like not for the first time, but once again, we're having Alex Reamer's sloppy seconds. He was on his fucking podcast, right?
Oh,
Glass-Steagall was?
I think he was. Yeah.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
big get.
I don't know if they have some connective lifestyle I'm not aware of. I'd like to
Oh,
sure this fucking
you think that's the only way those people know each other?
office is deloused after that appearance. Jesus God, not lunch with these people? What are we doing? Fuck. But that'll be good. I think he seems like a good sport
Yeah, he is.
and a good guy. And so yeah, I mean, he seems like I don't know. What's that, Mike?
Am I to understand John Stewart left here with a piece of memorabilia?
Oh, is that right?
So they're doing the wrap-up show the other day. And
Yeah.
they're walking out, and all of a sudden I see John. I say, John, what are you doing in
You should
there?
never
'Cause
do the wrap up show with somebody who was on the show. You should never do
Was
that.
that your suggestion? Weren't you
No,
here?
he said he wanted
John
to
Stewart
do
said,
it.
"I'll do
Oh,
it."
he said.
Yeah, and then just you should never just because like it's
Got it.
huh?
I said, got it. No, that makes sense.
Thank you. Go ahead, Dave.
So, I think I had literally said bye to John.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden I hear rummaging in that area, which is Justin's kind of studio space or whatever.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And all of a sudden I see him boxing up the grill that Justin used for the.
Oh, you brought it back with him? Yeah.
Well, the oddest thing though, he didn't take it. He asked if he could borrow it.
Oh, maybe he's grilling over the weekend. It's a hot weekend.
He said he wanted to grill for his mother.
But he's gonna
Well,
bring
that's
it back.
nice. Well,
That's
you should keep it. You keep it if you want.
told him he could keep
He deserves to keep that. He did an excellent job.
And then he also said to Justin, should I do the wrap-up show in character?
Yeah, beforehand.
Which I didn't realize he was
I don't love
playing a
that.
character.
I don't
I'm
love
like
that.
hearing that. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Did he seem like a different person off the air to you?
Nope. He just said, "So is this in character or not?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Let's keep an eye on that because that can be the death right
That's
there. I
concerning.
don't need that.
Concerned.
But that's a long con.
Yeah.
If he's, I
Well,
met him at the
I
vigil.
didn't realize he's such a ball breaker.
oh,
He certainly is. I didn't realize that at
Killing
first either.
Colin.
Yeah.
Jesus.
not in a fun way. Like it wasn't bad.
Oh. Yeah.
I think he means well. I
Oh,
think
so
he's
what?
having,
But I think
he's
a
having
har-
fun.
But I think he's a hardcore conservative who is more of a Steve guy.
Sure, but I don't think he
I didn't take it. I took
But
it
not a
because-
bad way. I think he still.
hasn't impacted his listening.
No, not like
Yeah.
others. No.
Yeah.
No, I think it's more because if I was in here, I think he would have busted my balls that way. I think it's more.
You picked a target.
He likes going at us. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
guys.
Yes,
You know,
Yes.
You take a lot of swings at the title. I know this though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
right.
That's fine. What else?
Do you want to hear this consultant that I reached out to, or would you like
Sure.
some other stuff?
I apprate a good radio. Who'd you get to talk to?
So his name is Keith. I don't know anything about him. I just saw
Keith.
I just saw radio experience at 30
good name.
years.
Well, that's the kind of guy I like.
So that was important.
30
to
years
me.
of entrenched radio experience,
Now,
which
I will-
means the mind is wide open.
I will say this. My biggest concern is that I found him on the internet. I'm not going to say a trendy site, but I think those old school radio guys, they don't know these things. So I was concerned that this guy's a little bit more modern.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be way too friendly
But
with
he
us.
has been
I
in
don't
radio
know.
for 30 years.
But 30 years is radio.
What did you send him?
So I sent him the John Stewart show.
Oh, good.
I just wanted an unbiased take on the Kirk McMahon show with no background.
Do you think he knows who I am?
He went and researched it for sure.
You research me.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
well.
So I have not listened to his advice whatsoever, except for
this is audio, he
just a
has.
couple.
We
pieces
heard
of
a little
clips
bit.
before to make sure. Yeah.
And I think from the very little I heard, I wish I heard more, but
Yes.
from the very little I heard, I think it fits what you're looking for as far as critiques.
Can I just say something amazing? You guys will be surprised I have a thought on this before we play this. I'll just do 2 seconds on it because I don't really care. The Celtics really going to trade Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant? No. What the fuck are they doing? 'Cause I grew up a diehard Celtics fan. I still care about them a little bit. Like,
Right.
And I actually like the team. Like, I was rooting
Yeah.
for them.
Young up and comers.
What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know.
Kevin Durant, put it this way. When I was at Upper Deck, we did a rookie photo shoot in New York, the Knicks practice facility. I flew with my guys, Jeff Olson, Mike Stevens. Who else was on that trip? Olson, Stevens. I don't know. The crew. The crew. My
Lace.
guys. Yep. No, Lace is from Winchester. No. Okay. We flew there. We flew into New York. We did the woman who ran it sucked. But one of my group, I had. They gave you a bunch of rookies, and you went around and did a photo shoot. You brought them from here to there, and the photographers did the whole thing. I had Jesus Christ, the tennis player Yannick Noah's kid.
Joking, no?
Yes, yeah. Him, Corey Brewer, who was a really nice guy, and somebody else. Oh, Mike Conley's Mike Conley.
The Gators.
Yes, yeah, those two guys, and Mike Conley from Ohio State. Odin was there. This was before the draft. And I remember, yes, it would have been before the draft. I remember watching Odin, and he looked like he was 100 years old. And
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted the Celtics to take Durant that year so bad. This is before the lottery and everything.
Well, then I'll add you to the list because I always said the only person that would have taken Durant over Odin was Danny Ainge.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure I had the
which is
balls to
why
do it.
I wish
Yeah.
the Celtics had that
No
pick.
question. I've always said that I wish I would have rather had Durant, Al Jefferson, and Rondo and taken my chances than Garnett, Pierce, and Allen myself.
Really?
Yeah, I think it would have been more fun.
Interesting.
But anyway, I'm full of takes on this today. So Durant was there, and he was a nice kid. But I'm thinking, I was like, Jesus Christ, Kate was a newborn. I was so sad because I was leaving her for a couple of days. She was a newborn then. She's fucking gonna be a sophomore in high school. Kevin Durant's an old man now, right?
Jesus, wow.
He's gonna be what, 30?
Puts it into
He's
perspective.
33.
He's 33. And by the way, he's not 30. He's 33 with a lot of NBA miles and international
Yeah, when he
miles.
was 19, he started.
Jaylen Brown's what, 10 years younger?
Yeah. Yep.
And the Nets turned that. They offered it? The Celtics made that offer? That guy, Brad Stevens, made that offer?
How serious is that?
Brad Stevens is a friend of mine. I fist bumped several times.
Could end
He
up
made
being
that offer?
It's almost the reverse of the trade they made with the Nets originally, where they got all those.
Right.
picks.
Let me just give you 30 more seconds on this call. This is fucking crazy. If they do that, I'm out. I'll
Really?
be dead on the
You're
Celtics
done.
and dead on Bruce Springsteen in a week. If you had told 10-year-old Kirk Minahan that, he would have keeled over.
Oh my God, that's very sad.
The two biggest things in my life in 1984, Larry Bird and the Celtics and Bruce Springsteen.
Right.
In the span of a week, they're both going to break my heart.
And Stallone's shitting on Rocky producers.
I'm all right with that. That's
all
okay.
right.
He's an old man. That's fine. I don't stretch him, Mike. Can somebody explain this to me?
No, I think they're just.
And Durant seems like a
put it out
whore
there.
at this point. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And he's sensitive on Twitter, too. I don't like that.
And the
I think
Celtics.
he's out a lot. I don't follow the NBA.
By the way,
enough, but I
Durant
feel
would
like he's always
message
hurt.
fucking Viva Stool.
He would have.
He would. He's soft.
He would. He's a pussy
Oh, he
like Justin.
definitely
Yeah,
would've.
he's a pussy like
Then
Justin.
him and Rappaport would get into a beef about
right.
it.
It's just annoying. If Celtics make that trade, I know Rick Rusbeck hates me, but if that happens, look, I'm going to say this. Look, I'm doing the whole show. I'm taking calls on it.
Wow. All right.
Yes.
Who'd you have in that day?
Keep in mind, I don't think I've ever seen Jaylen Brown play basketball, but still, he seems like a nice guy and he's woke, right?
He's a young kid.
Oh, he's woke.
I don't like that either.
Yep.
No, I've seen him play. He's a good player, but they wanted my guy Marcus Smart too. It's the
Oh
heart and
my
soul of
God.
the team.
This
Oh,
is
was he in that?
That's what the Nets
thought
wanted.
Derek White.
That's what the Nets wanted.
This is a rape, quite frankly.
I mean, the Celtics made the finals and improved their team this offseason. I don't think we need to trade for Kevin Durant.
Take it easy, Dave. Don't get too fucking excited.
Trying to help you there.
Anyway, what do we do? Oh, the consultant. He would
Yes.
like that part.
Yeah.
He would love it.
All right.
Focus
So
a little more on
Keith,
sports.
why doesn't Keith just join us?
Because I asked him for audio.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think okay.
I was like, instead of written form, can you put it in audio? Because we like to bring the outside stuff into the show. So I did give him a little peek under the curtain a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's hear the Keithster.
First of all, you guys are really entertaining, and I'll get to that.
That's good.
Hold on. I like that. So, when consultants start off with stuff like that, that's you know what that is, Mike?
Yes.
That's when Lori's like, first of all, I love your product. I love what you're doing.
A compliment sandwich.
Yeah, but you know where that's ending. Mark does that too.
He's buttering
First of all,
you
I
up.
love your passion. Love what you guys are doing. But then it's it's over. Robert does that all the time too.
But I have some notes.
Yeah. Well, all right. So Keith thinks we're entertaining.
Yes.
Okay. He's going to get to that later.
I hope so. I hope he gets to some advice at some point. We'll see.
I'm open to advice at this point in my career.
Yep.
I just kind of wanted to go over my first initial take, and I'm not going to read the whole thing that I wrote you originally, Kirk, because I mean it's just kind of redundant. But I mean I'll go and give like an overview of it real quick.
Hold on. Can I give an overview of this guy real quick?
Please.
A little bit of life in the voice. It's a nice sounding studio though.
It is.
He's
Look
not
at he
on.
does it.
A little
He's
buzz
behind
in
the
the background,
scenes.
A little bit of echo. What's that, Dave?
He's not on the mic.
A little bit of buzz in the background,
But he's not. I'm sure he's never wanted to be an on-air guy. I'm sure
don't
he's
think-
no. In my history of consultants and program directors, they're not at all bitter guys who could not succeed on the air in any way, shape, or form. They always wanted to be the guy behind the guy behind the guy.
Sure.
And make way less money.
Right.
Like that has always been their goal. Of course.
Well, he
Generally, all
referenced-
radio people.
He referenced
sales guys even.
He referenced what he wrote, and this is what he wrote: 5-minute mark, and I have no clue what's going on. Mac and cheese, roaches, break lease, generals. What the hell is going on?
Well, I mean, all right. So let me respond to the Keithster here. So I think that'd be like tuning into any radio show that you've never listened to on any day, right? And not know some of the inside stuff. I don't want to defend us too much. I know we're a little different than others, and I know a lot of people, the Turtle Boys of the world and the Merchants and Mouses of the world, they've all left. I completely understand it.
Well,
I get that they think that there are letters and rivers and all that stuff. Ballots. I completely understand their logic. That's fine. But I'm not sure. Should I be resetting more?
It's interesting you say that.
Resetting is a word I used to hear a lot.
Still kind of lost because you're not really saying each other's names a lot, or you could reset it and say
I
the
didn't
name of
realize
the
you used that
show.
Hold
actual
on.
word.
Mike, you know how many times I've dealt with it? What's that, Dave?
I skipped ahead a little bit just to time it nicely. Yeah.
That's good, Dave. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that, Dave.
No,
Mike,
no,
thank
not
you, Mike.
Yeah, you're missing a little element of that.
Oh, what did I miss?
What does Dave do here?
Oh, well, I think I've said this before in the past. David Cullinane is the executive producer. He wants
That's
to be called,
exactly right.
of the Kirk Minahan Show.
Now you're
Michael
thinking like a
Geary
radio
is a sidekick / co-host, and
Right.
Justin Trudell is, I think, essentially playing out the string.
I
don't know how you'd fit that in the title.
One with hope.
Or just intermittently at some point, just briefly, you say that your name or the name of the show.
What did you tell him this was, Dave? A podcast or a show?
A podcast.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead.
And then just, move on.
Did you pay him for the service?
I did.
How much?
He's a consultant. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money.
After you do it a certain amount of times, it just becomes kind of a habit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so don't worry. Don't even worry about it because you'll get used to it.
Almost like there's something that's done almost where the sun is. It's almost like the time and then the temperature. Whereas if you do that enough, it just becomes sort of a thing.
It's a reflex.
That's why I've always said, like, these consultants, like Andy Gresh or Dale, they would have no notes. They would be like, that is great. And then I would say to these guys, but nobody listens to their show. Like 6 times the people are listening to my show.
Right.
It is 10:12, 10:33, 10:49, 11:30.
Think about how much if you took your talent and
Yeah.
added some of these key elements.
Sure.
Think about how much better your show would have been.
That's true. I suppose that is true. That is true. Because I know, as I have always said, the people who listen to the show every day don't know the names of the people on the show.
Exactly.
I think that's true.
It's what you're doing here is because you would acknowledge, you're a humble guy, but you're more talented than the likes of Andy Gresh.
I don't know that.
But if
He
you
doesn't have a jaw, I don't think, does he?
I don't know.
Isn't that right?
That's what
Didn't John Stewart say that?
Yes.
He's getting a cadaver jaw?
Apparently.
And then he was talking about, what was the other radio note he had? About
Oh, Trenny was.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Felger
said
and
something
Tony
about Trenny.
Maz, and he's very into that radio world. I don't know. Maybe he should be a consultant. Go
should
ahead,
be.
Mike.
Possibly. Well, I'm just saying, if you added your raw talent to the fundamentals of an Andy Gresh, then you've got an unstoppable phenom.
I've worked with, I've friend of mine, Sporty R. McKenzie, has all those things.
That's exactly right. That's who I was thinking.
I've,
Yes.
I've nurtured and sent him out to the world.
Right.
Well, hopefully he's about to give us a real life example of how to work this.
Well,
stuff
let's
in.
talk about Allbirds first before we do that. And we will do that at you podcast listeners. We're all together here at 9:39 a.m.
Oh.
I would thank you for listening to this podcast. Yep, it just turned 9:40 for everyone listening. Allbirds creates shoes and clothing that are better for you. Oh man, I was toasty running my Allbirds this morning, but I ran them. They felt great. That was a top 15 warmest run of all time this morning. Just muggy, just gross.
Imagine.
Gross. Ugh. Did you guys get outside at all? Did you enjoy the outdoors all this weekend or no?
Kidding me?
Very.
I don't know the answer.
How do you not go outdoors when it's 90 degrees? It's beautiful.
It was 100 degrees yesterday.
Yes, yes.
Pretty rough.
You took the kids outside in that?
Oh yeah, we had a birthday party to go to.
Oh, it was an
When you
outdoor birthday
When
party?
you texted me, I was overlooking the city of Boston at a playground at that point in time. It was a beautiful weekend.
There's some kid at an outdoor birthday party?
Yeah, my nephew. Yeah,
Oh,
my niece.
God.
Hey, you can't change
Well,
birthdays.
the water slide. You know, you got to rent the water slide, the bouncy house, and all that
yeah,
stuff.
that's good. That's good. The perfect travel shoe. The Tree Runner certainly is. You can explore a new city during the day, like Cullinane did. You can explore a new menu at night, by the way, as well. I like that. Okay. No necessarily frills or logos. They can go with any outfit. And the popular Tree Runner sneaker, lightweight, breathable, silky soft, the perfect everyday shoe for getting the most out of sunny days. They're better for you, these shoes, and better for the planet. Find your new shoes for sunny days and upcoming travel at allbirds.com. That's ALLBIRDS.com. 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 So what do you have here? What's Keith doing?
I think he's about to give us an actual example of how to work some of this stuff in.
Yeah, and a guy like you could relate to this, I think.
Yes.
You may remember. You actually may remember better than me. You were a bigger fan of this program. It doesn't seem right to me, but you could correct me.
Over here.
You don't even really think about it so much, but those are very basic things. You know, like if you listen to Stern still calls Gary the producer. Oh. And yeah, he calls him Baba Booey and Fa Fa Fuha and all that shit,
sure.
but he,
Oh, wait a
for
minute.
the most
So this
part,
guy swears, huh?
Oh,
Well, he wants to be one of the guys.
He wants to be. He's one of the guys.
Yeah.
Well, he's complimenting you too, so I don't want to like bury the guy.
Oh, sure.
I mean, he's a
sure.
reliable source.
says Gary the producer, because he knows that not everybody is on the inside club,
Everybody
even though he's
is
been
on the
doing it for
inside
30
of that one. Everybody. Do you want me to call you Dave the producer?
That's right. Yes.
Exactly.
about- or-
I think it's executive producer now.
Or a
Isn't it?
nickname?
Well, so I asked. It's funny. I thought Justin had a good point on this.
Dada Dohai?
I
I
said,
don't know. What we got?
I said, what would I be in that case? Like they say, Mike, the guest who comes in a couple times, and Justin said this guy would like Blind Mike. That's good
Oh,
brand.
Blind Mike's perfect. Yeah.
That's good brand.
Mike the Joke Man is not the same.
No, I don't think.
Blind Mike. Yeah,
Have you ever heard Mike laugh, Dave?
Yes, I have.
I don't think they found a good example. I can hear what John thought. When he was,
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
yeah.
I got every example I could possibly
I'm
get.
doing
John.
now. When I started
But
that.
all the cartoon, I don't know what he's referencing. I'm with Keith on that one. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. What did Keith think of John Stewart?
I don't know if he said anything about him.
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
What else?
your 40 years, Stern knows that he wants to call him and reference him to that because he wants to give the listener some kind of frame of mind.
Believe me when I tell you, I'm not going to speak for Stern. He's been more successful than anybody ever in the business. That's not what Stern is thinking in 2022. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Also, did he call him Gary the producer?
I don't
remember that.
I mean, he has said Gary's his producer, of course, but
Sure.
it's not.
Hey, Gary the producer, get in here.
I don't remember
that.
that. Maybe at the beginning, like I don't.
Isn't it
There's
amazing?
Boy
though?
Gary at the beginning, but this is I'm talking about 35 years ago.
Isn't it amazing if you were listening to Stern in 1990 to think now like consultants are like, do it like Howard.
Right. Go ahead, Dave.
I don't need to go over every little thing you guys are doing. I don't need to be the program director. And
Hold on. Maybe we do need a program director. Is Keith interested in the job?
Keith, he seems open. He's very collaborative. Very collaborative.
How long was the audio he sent?
18 minutes.
18 minutes. Jesus
It
Christ.
doesn't have a lot of notes.
Jesus.
The show is almost perfect.
What's he most critical of? If you had to say.
We haven't heard the whole thing yet. He sent it right before he came
Oh,
in.
you haven't heard the whole
No,
thing?
we just saw bits of. We heard the Stern part just randomly.
When we pick through some more, we'll play some more Wednesday then. Why don't you see what he's most critical of? And what he's complimentary of. I'd be curious. Well, that's I guess good.
Fun little tease.
I mean, he's no different than like that Jason Barrett idiot. It's all the same scam.
As you've said forever, they're all
They're all the
robots.
same. They all sound the same. It's a great scam. It's a great scam they're pulling off. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
What else?
Did you hear this dude Patty the Batty on mental health? Did you hear that clip that he
Yeah,
had?
I didn't care about that.
Didn't care? That was a good message. That was
Sure.
in a big spot. That was
I
a
didn't.
good
Yeah, I
message.
didn't understand it. I didn't care. I swear to God, I thought my friend Alex Bennett, who is fighting rough and rowdy,
Yes.
and is going to get me to meet Bruce Springsteen. Of course, Bruce is not playing in Oklahoma City. He's playing in Tulsa, but that's neither here nor there. She said she'll take care of it.
Okay.
If we get to 70,000 subscribers, is that what it for
Pay-per-view buys.
Pay-per-view buys? Okay, so we're going to do our part. We're going to try and help out. So go subscribe to that now. We'll send out the link later on today or something.
BuyRNR.com.
When is that? When is the fight?
Oh, well,
This
I
weekend?
thought it was that fight. I was like, oh shit, we got to do this in a day.
That's
So I
what
was
I
tweeting
thought,
like
too.
crazy, and then she's like, no, it's in August. I was
August
like,
18th.
So she's going to come in between now and then at some point.
Oh, she is.
Yes, and that may be in the Big Apple between now and then.
Wow.
Who knows? Who knows? Who's to say?
What's going on in the Big Apple?
Nothing. I'm not going there.
Oh.
No chance.
It is August 19th.
August
It is
19th.
R&R 18.
And she was very nice, and she kept scoring the mini golf, so I do like her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I go, and help me out too. I want to meet Bruce Springsteen, and I do not. I'm not spending $1 on a ticket on this tour. Not one.
That's
I
your.
want 10 shows paid for by Mythic fans or random people because I'm famous and rich.
Oh, you still
I
want,
nev-
you want someone to pay for it.
Yeah, I know. I never ask for free stuff ever. I swear to God, ask Dave.
Okay.
It's the perk of being famous.
I never do. And now I want to cash it in.
Interesting.
So start fucking making it happen.
Perfect.
All right, what else?
I could not, unfortunately, and I asked around to everybody. I couldn't find that commercial you were texting me about this
Oh
morning.
no!
Unbelievable. And I have recorded like 8 hours of EEI. I went through all of it. They must have only played it like after 6 p.m. last night or something.
you
like
see
that.
this,
They-
Mike?
Yeah.
I think Craig could be at the center of this conspiracy.
I asked
Why is that?
He's hiding audio from Dave.
Because Craig produces some commercials for Mass GOP.
So you must have it then.
I asked him for it. He said he did not produce that one.
So you must know what it is.
He knows how to get it for sure.
So why?
I gotta say, I think there's a chance he doesn't know. Let's be fair here.
Okay.
Well, I sent him the tweet though, so now he knows.
He will get us the audio. He
better get us the
First of all, you should have it for Jerry. If he doesn't, he's nuts.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gives it to us and doesn't give it to Jerry, give him what it is. Well, let's hold on. Let's hold off before we play. I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's interesting if true. I'll just say it's interesting if true.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something else for Wednesday. What else?
They must not be running it a lot because I haven't heard it once.
I don't know. I agree with whoever tweeted it though.
Yeah.
What else?
What was I going to say? The curse continues. Steve Bannon, by the way, guilty the other day.
I know, his podcast.
Everyone
Wow.
we mention, something is happening to.
It's true.
Unfortunately.
That podcast is hilarious. And now I'm not going to. Is it going to be not on the air?
Not if he's in prison.
He's serving time. You can't do it.
You can't? That doesn't seem right.
I don't know if the sentence is that long for what he did.
Could be a couple of years. They say. I heard them
Really?
say on TV. Who knows? I don't.
For
really
not
understand.
showing up to that stupid fucking committee. Please.
I got to admit, I've not watched every time that's on TV. I'm like, this just seems like grandstanding. I'm sure that they have something, but I'm like, I don't care.
Are like Republicans fighting back on the, like if they say like hey, Trump had something to do with January 6th? I feel like at this point, are people just like, okay, fine?
Yeah, it turned out that day. I think America like certainly overreacted. I was among them. It turned out not to be that big a deal. It was not great, not a great look, but there are worse things going on in America every single day. There just is. These people crying and why. I mean, I don't know.
Well, their big thing was Josh Hawley. Did you see that going around where he ran out of the building?
Yeah, I saw that.
Basically, and he's like one of the big images of holding up his fist or whatever.
He's a pussy.
But I mean, if they're saying everybody, I don't know the context. If they're saying everybody get out, why isn't he running to get out?
Sure. Yeah, no,
It
I'm not.
doesn't-
Yeah, I don't
Why you
really-
have to make a big deal out of that?
This just seems like grandstanding, and it's on every TV, prime time, every night on all of them. It's weird.
It's ridiculous.
I don't really understand.
Yeah.
You preempt Shark Tank once in a while. It's just insane. It's insane. Totally insane.
It's good to send a message though, because now kids, when they're president, won't make the same mistakes. You know, you're showing the young
True.
generation.
Suppose that's true. How is President Biden feeling? Is he okay?
I think he's all right. I think. Well, he has cancer and COVID at the same time. So I don't
He
know.
did say he has cancer, right?
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Yes.
Does he have cancer? Or no?
He does not have cancer.
Well, do you think the
How do you
hard?
know?
Do you think the hardcore right wing conspiracy people believe that?
I bet they believe he has cancer.
Yes, I think they probably think he has cancer, and he might.
I know they think he has a lot of things wrong with him.
True.
Yes.
Well, go to blindmike.net to get those things fixed. That's what I
Thank
would
you.
say.
Yes.
I was shocked beyond belief to hear Mike take Johnny Carson's side against Joan Rivers in the male versus female battle. Stunned. Absolutely stunned.
It's not a side everyone takes.
It's just stunned to hear that.
I didn't say that. I just said I agree with him more than I thought I would.
Yeah, no, I
Because
understand.
it seems like he's just a shrewd asshole at first, but then when you realize how Joan went about it,
Yeah, but I thought about that a lot. I even thought about it when I was first reading about it years ago, and like I'm not sure she's supposed to. There's no way he would have been like, oh, you know what, Joan, Like, I really understand. Good luck with that. Like, or you know what? I'm gonna get you a bunch of money to be the backup to. There was never. She kind of had to do it.
Right, but if I'm trying to think of an apt comparison. If I was going on some show that you would be directly competing with you, I guess, even though podcasts don't work.
Like if you were on, like say on the old station, you were going to that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm getting exactly.
Yeah,
and I go to you and say, hey, do I have your blessing? And you say, no, I'd rather you not do that. And I say, well, too bad. I already did it.
Well, so, I mean, she would have done it anyway.
Right. So going to him after she asked is kind of a shitty move.
Sort of. Yeah, but he
like
just,
going to him and saying, do I have your blessing versus, well, I already did this.
She's better off just not doing it. Like not reaching out to him for his blessing, just doing it. Being
probably.
Like, yeah, too bad. You know, it's like,
in hindsight, she would have been better off not doing it at all, probably.
I'd be curious. When I was listening to you guys, there was one point where, what was it? You were doing it with Craig. Why are you laughing?
Yes.
And you said, is it Harry or Henry Bushkin?
I said Henry Bushkin so many times, and it hit my ear wrong. Where I was like,
it was funny that you're there.
Is it Harry?
It's hard for you obviously to find and see, but you're there with Craig, and you're basically like, is it Henry? Harry? I don't know. And like Craig could have simply Googled it.
He said, who knows?
Yeah. He was really like, oh, he didn't even say anything. I'm like, was he asleep during this or what? The other thing is I didn't look it up. Was you mentioned Brenner?
Yeah.
And did Brenner ever go on Carson again after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, was he then blackballed?
I don't know. I couldn't find anything
I never saw Brenner or
specific.
Carson as a kid, really. So I don't know the answer to that. Anyway, what's this week?
This week will be Ron White will be the free episode. I'm on
right.
Patreon now.
There you go.
And then the Patreon episode will be Miss Roseanne Barr.
Oh, her anniversary today, by the way, of singing the national anthem. I saw.
Oh, I saw that going around.
I knew that,
our
and that's
good
why I
friend,
did the episode.
There, he's very smart.
Yes.
You can have my good friend Tommy Werner on. Is he going to talk about it?
There's a couple clips of him, yeah.
Good.
And then, my favorite, and I mentioned this on the show, but there's a clip that we don't play the clip because it doesn't directly have to do with what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. But there's a clip of him talking about how Roseanne was a nightmare to work with, and he goes, and I mean, like Bill, on the other hand, was just a delight.
Well, you mentioned that too. I think speaking of the Relaffables one, there was this desire. I don't know why, because he was never good in these spots to give Cosby that kind of show.
Yes.
I never really got.
I couldn't imagine him being good.
No, it was no, and I don't think stand-up comedians generally are great listeners anyway.
Oh, see, because Letterman and Leno, and that's kind of the
Letterman
trajectory of stand-ups.
Letterman wasn't really like he did stand-up, but he was a broadcaster. Like he was a television.
Sure.
Leno was a stand-up comedian.
Leno was definitely a stand-up.
But if you look at Leno, the worst part of it was his interviewing.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like Carson wasn't a comedian.
Oddly, we also recorded yesterday an episode about Chevy Chase, so we talked about his talk show, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's not a stand-up, obviously, but the downfall was he's a horrible listener.
Terrible.
Like, he doesn't care about what the other person's saying at all.
Right. Yeah. So there you go. I enjoyed it. Very good. Very well done.
Did anyone have a bigger pop than those stupid Ron White, Bill Engvall, Jeff Foxworthy guys, and then they just faded away?
We talked about that. Well, Ron White, I think, is the best stand-up of those four.
Well,
Foxworthy's made the most money, right?
Well, maybe Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, yeah.
They said by the end of that tour, Larry the Cable Guy was headlining over Foxworthy.
Did Foxworthy make a lot of money in that game show or no?
Are you smart?
Any of the sitcom.
100
Yes.
million. Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Larry the Cable Guy's probably close.
Probably right there.
Ron White's the one who just drinks whiskey while he's up there, right?
Yeah, he quit drinking.
Dino loved him. Loved
Ron White?
Oh, loved him.
He's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that Joan Rivers cheated on her husband with? And he was like the most handsome guy in Hollywood, and she's like, I just had to do it. Didn't fucking matter.
I forget. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. Edgar handled it well. Poor Edgar. Poor Edgar.
We had a lot going on.
Joan and Melissa Rivers play themselves in the TV movie about the whole thing too.
That is
Which is
sick.
crazy to watch.
So weird.
Crazy to watch.
She was fucking hysterical, though.
Joan Rivers was the greatest.
Yeah.
Well, she found a perfect niche for herself later in her career. Like she was born to do that red carpet stuff.
exactly.
E stuff and everything. Yep.
And and Mike, of course, on the show was like, "Oh, she always told the same jokes. She's a woman." Like it was a lot of
No, Peter LaSalle said that.
Well, you didn't disagree with it. A
didn't
lot
disagree
of
with it.
like what was Jones? But maybe Joan, if she had slept her way to the touch, she went better off. Like that.
I
It was
said
typical
I could
stuff.
see that getting exhausting
Sure,
5 nights a
right,
week.
Keep
was my
defending yourself,
point.
Michael. It's just, I put it on. I'm like, oh, maybe Michael will surprise me here and take Joan Rivers' side, but nope. Took the powerful man's side
Why would
against the woman.
Everyone takes Joan Rivers. She had it too good for too long.
Her documentary was very good.
Yes, very
A
sad.
piece of work was it? No, the one that followed her around like toward.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, pretty good. It's on. It's on one of the ones. I don't know.
A
Anyway,
lot of plastic surgery.
who's
Piece
that?
of work.
Joan.
Yes. Yeah, not me. Not yet. Oh, I saw some people tweet out around the Wilbur show that I had a spray tan.
Oh, I saw people saying you were very. You said they
Ridiculous.
give Portnoy a run for his money.
Ridiculous. That was a Hamptons mini golf no hat day. And running outside, no, I wouldn't do that. No spray tan for me. Not yet, anyway. What else?
Vince McMahon officially out.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Kirk was right.
Yeah.
I mean, that.
Just a scumbag of a human
Once
being.
the ball starts rolling like that, there's not gonna, Here's the big thing that's out there is, if it's not gonna be like the one on Portnoy, which wasn't that big of a deal. It sounds like Real Sports has got the Kill Shot coming out in a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
Really?
Big time. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Did they have like Erica Nardini or someone come down and say, "You're fired"?
Yes, I think so. So yeah, I don't know, but
It is weird how they're like
Friday at 4:05 too.
And they
stocks are done.
Oh, of course.
and they
Makes
start
sense.
the show off by like a whole thank you Vince,
Which was, I think,
chant
was in
and
Boston.
everything. It was in Boston.
Yeah,
that's right,
yeah. Stephanie comes out, does something very weird. It's
Yep.
just very strange, but this is how it ends.
How do they handle that with all the old, they wiped all Crispin Wass stuff off the
Right.
face? How do they handle that with Vince as far as like, are they going to play his old stuff? Especially, I don't know how much they play of it now.
Yeah, they will.
But
They will.
I'm saying of him being like sexist, obviously sexist, and there's a million hours
I
of
don't know how you do that. I don't know how you get rid of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw you tweet that. I knew that story, Dave, about the woman who wound up killing herself.
Oh, I didn't know that specific story.
I mean, again, I don't know if it's true. You don't know with wrestling. It's strange. We kind of know.
Yeah, but she
You
signed
don't-
an affidavit on it in some kind of court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we sort of did a detour. We're beginning to look at a wrestling thing for the case a little bit. We've put it on pause for now, but even getting in there a little bit and digging around, it's just a world that there's just no. It's fucking crazy.
There
It's
are stories
crazy,
and stories and
crazy,
stories.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who knows?
So so Gumbel has the story. I wonder who's the reporter.
I bet
in that.
Soledad O'Brien. I bet.
Oh,
You know what? It might be Armand Katayan, who famously McMahon had like a fight with on Real Sports. He like knocked his papers off.
that's
Not-
right.
I'm talking about the Costas one. I'm talking about the one
Yes,
with Armand.
I
where he
remember
was
that.
all worked up. I think it was about concussions.
A great revenge.
Yes, the Costas one was great too, though. It's fucking unbelievable. I mean, just unbelievable. So yeah, that once that starts like stories like that, it was over. Even in that world, like they have shareholders, they have boards, people are leaving, and so 4:00 he says he's retiring, which is bullshit. But
If they just gave me more time, I could have built a defense.
it's true. You'll get
It
there.
all happened
You'll get
so
there. Don't
quickly.
worry. You'll make him a comedian somehow and do an episode on it.
And WWE had its funny moments.
The best of the WWE. Is it? Did the WWF start did Vince McMahon buy it in 81 or 82? Craig, yeah.
Who's to say?
Your guess is as good as mine, Mike. There's some device that we can figure this out with, but my job is to say, LaSalle clip 3.
Yeah.
That seems to be Craig's
Well,
role.
that's
on the
true. I
show.
can't see those, so it does
That's
help.
what he does best. That's what he does best. What else?
You make anything of David Ortiz Hall of Fame speech or anything yesterday?
Yes,
Nothing?
I made a big thing out of it. I was texting a couple of people.
Oh, really?
He mentioned Kirk Minahan as many times as he mentioned Manny Ramirez. 0. I found that very interesting.
His best buddy.
If I said to you, if we did Family Feud, and the question was, who is David Ortiz's most famous teammate? Manny Ramirez would be number 1.
Or Pedro's close.
Pedro.
Right?
Maybe. Okay, but he'd be number 2.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
put it this way, he's most
Manny.
identified with Manny because they're both hitters.
Yep.
Right.
Sluggers.
Yes.
3 and 4.
Never mentioned him. Never mentioned Theo Epstein, which I think is interesting for several reasons. I'm not going to get into that.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
What?
Why would that be interesting?
Just his last name. I'm not saying anything about Ortiz. I'm just saying you hear things. Bradford tells you things, whether they're true or not.
Okay, interesting.
Not up to me. Not mention my friend Bobby Valentine.
No.
Nope.
Great friend of the program. No, but I did think him not mentioning Manny was weird. But maybe because Manny wasn't there. I don't know if he was there or not.
Yeah. Well, there was also a thing where, Nesson and all the media outlets made them out to be best friends,
who
and they
knows?
weren't really.
But I mean, he mentioned everybody he played with. So who knows? I don't know.
Who was there? Who showed up for him? Did he kept referencing Pedroia? But
I guess
never
he was
saw
there.
him
I don't
there.
know. All I know is it was watching the media around him is incredible. I watched
love him.
this guy Dan Roach in Boston,
Yes.
who's a nice guy. He's a stooge, but he's a nice guy. And he did this thing with Ortiz in an interview, and he was like, I don't think you really know my name. And Ortiz I actually really don't know your name. And Dan Roach was laughing, and he was so happy. I'm like, isn't that emasculating? He's not better than you are. He can hit a ball. He doesn't know. You've worked with him for 20 years. Doesn't know your name. Just weird. I don't know. Ortiz gets, it seems like he gets a big pass for everything. But he had his day yesterday. Congratulations to. Also congratulate everybody: David Ortiz, Tony Oliva, Jim Cott. Buck O'Neil, I believe, got in as well. Am I forgetting anyone?
It's about time.
All sounds right to me.
Congratulations to
Sure.
the class of 2022. I'm a Cooperstown guy.
You are.
Kitty Cott.
I've never been.
Finally getting it.
Yes, James Cott, who you should not be in the hall. But I'll say I can't give you too many sports takes for one show. But yes, congratulations to David Ortiz. Biggest day of Rob Bradford's life.
That's right.
Yeah, he must have just shot a load all over right in that fucking lake in Cooperstown.
Can I just offer that that's probably not the most challenging thing that has happened being married to Rob Bradford?
Jesus Christ.
Mutt sold every Will Fleming joke.
Christ.
Mutt sitting next to Dangerfield in his prime.
100, this is a big shot. 100-degree day. The Red Sox suck. Ortiz getting the Hall of Fame at the same time. And Mutt's calling this game that nobody's listening to.
I'm going to start posting my workouts again. Let's go. Somebody sign me.
I'm glad social media does something positive in the world. Here's the pitch to Matt Chapman of fastball.
Jesus Christ. Who was the drip he's with?
I think it's Will Fleming.
Oh, that
Yeah.
guy stinks.
Yeah,
he's a
the
sensitive
worst.
pussy, too. He sucks.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, good for Mutt. I'm sure he was happy.
I think he got rave reviews from people I saw on Twitter.
Oh, great.
You know, Mego liked it. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
that's
a-
wonderful.
that's a
It's
good
lighting the
one.
world on fire.
Yes.
Well, wonderful. What else?
Did you see Kid Rock fans trashing a venue because the show got
Was it
canceled?
North Dakota?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Why they get canceled?
High winds.
Oh, I mean, that can
But also, like, if you see videos, they didn't really trash. I mean, they threw a couple beer cans on
Well,
stage.
who asked you? What else, Dave?
Was the concert outside?
Well, if you see videos, they didn't really trash it. There was just a couple beer cans thrown at the guy.
Oh, thank you. It's because he's like right wing. Is the media doing that?
They're
or something?
trying to make a whole thing of like his fans. That's the type of people they are.
You couldn't pay me $30 billion to go to a Kid Rock concert.
No.
In cash in front of me, I would be like, I'm all set.
Was there a time in your life where you would like
If he was
something like
playing-
that?
No.
His
He's playing
Devil Without a Cause album was unbelievable.
if he's playing you know what song I like of his? I like the song with Sheryl Crow.
Oh, Picture.
Yeah, I like that song.
That's a
It's a
lovely
nice, soft song.
Yeah.
Is that a cover?
I have no idea. I don't think so. I don't know. Were they dating at the time?
Did Cheryl?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that not true?
I don't know.
Am I making that up?
Isn't
Look
she
it up.
married to Tim McGraw? I'm right there. Oh, Faith Hill.
That's Faith Hill. It's Faith Hill. No.
Sorry.
She dated Lance Armstrong for a long time.
Yes.
Good friends with Brad Pitt.
Who is Lance
Cheryl
Armstrong?
Crow.
Oh, was that right?
St. Louis people.
I remember when Ryan was going through puberty when she broke out. Remember Ryan at that age was like, I'm strong enough to be her man. She said that. And I was like, well, all right, good for you. Go for it. 11, but yeah.
She's fantastic.
What do you mean, physically?
Didn't she just have a
She's like
documentary out about her
on
too?
Showtime. Yeah, I watched it. It was pretty good.
Was it
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, I don't hate her. She doesn't.
Leaving Las Vegas.
The,
Great
fe-
song.
the female. This will sound sexist. It's not.
Do it.
Female singers do nothing for me. Like they just don't stir me emotionally the way guys do.
Really?
They don't. See, for me, Bruce, Seeger, Petty,
Well, you relate to
Dylan.
those guys.
Yeah, there's no female song that does that for me. My favorite female singer is Cyndi Lauper.
Oh yes.
We've talked about this before.
Time after time is just
Yeah, all through the night,
top
time
7.
after time.
Oh,
Money changes
right.
everything. I drove all night.
I just
True
saw a
Colors.
video. What did I just see a video with?
Documentary
Cyndi
of
Lauper?
her is coming out, by the way. What's that?
Maybe that's why I saw.
Book her for that, by the way. She also has some disease. She does a bunch of commercials for.
She like gives so much credit to WWE. That's
She
the
should
video I
be.
saw. She said radio wouldn't play. Girls just want to have fun, so she used the shit out of WWE.
Yeah, well, Lou Albano's in the video, the wrestling manager, and then she did the
captain.
whole thing. Yes, the captain.
Cyndi Lauper. But there's yeah.
I'm not saying that there aren't great, like Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner. These are great
You're just
singers.
not putting it on the old.
I'm just saying you play like Adam Raised a Cane for me, or you play, A Face in the Crowd by Petty or something. It just hits me in the spot where for some reason it doesn't. I don't know. That will sound sexist, but it's just how I
I
feel.
bet women would say that about a lot of male singers.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I
I'm
mean,
sure Taylor Swift hits certain women in a certain
Sure.
way.
Oh,
And
well,
I-
I mean, I get behind Taylor Swift.
I'm too old for that. When I hear Taylor Swift, it sounds like a kid singing to me. Like I can't.
Scratches me right where I itch.
Adele.
So Sheryl Crow really is the
Adele
best.
could do that a little bit for me. Like Hello did that the first couple times I heard it. That hit me in the right spot.
Okay.
She's a
Yep.
good singer,
Certainly.
talented cat.
Certainly.
but not like.
She's soft.
I'm not going on the journey with her like I did with For years I was a Bruce Springsteen.
Also, Bruce is talking about his dad. There's elements where you can literally relate to.
He's the
you know?
common man.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless
Yeah.
you're trying to
Just
buy a ticket to a show
just
for
a
$76,000.
regular Joe.
Sheryl Crow is legitimately the only person I can think of that would even be in that realm of possibility with like Dylan Seeger.
What? What?
It's just
Sheryl
like she
Crow?
sings like
What?
She
Like
sings
Bob
like you're
Dylan?
No. Like did I say in the possibility? Like in the realm?
Possibility?
Yeah,
What?
in the realm of those names that you just mentioned.
Like
She's the only one.
catalog wise?
Is she like, all I want to do is have some fun?
You
Is
said-
that
Yes.
Sheryl Crow?
You were talking
Okay.
about how you feel when you listen to other people's music, right?
Yeah.
The stories they tell. Like she sings like that. She's telling a story as she sings. You can kind of feel it. That's close.
So you think she's better than Bon Jovi?
This pains me to say. I'm going to say this. I would prefer to listen to that Leaving Las Vegas album, whatever it was called, over any one of Bon Jovi's albums, front
Is
to
that the
back.
Tuesday night?
Wow.
So it was
Something like that. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
You know, would you put Alanis there? Her album.
I don't know. She's a dork. Who cares about
What?
Morissette? Yeah. She dated Dave Coulier. She obviously sucks.
She's a
let's
dork?
not- yeah. She sucks.
I think she's great. I think she has some great songs.
Such a skater boy, Dave.
You know who her drummer was.
that's
on
not
her
the
big
right
album. Taylor Hawkins.
Yes.
I learned that in the documentary about her that came out.
Okay.
That Bill Simmons produced. So waiting for Simmons' take on Vince McMahon. I haven't seen that anymore.
Yeah, I
No.
haven't seen it
But
either.
no, I haven't seen that. Anyway,
I did see McAfee say that Vince McMahon has his flaws.
I did see that. I did see he tweeted
He's a
that.
great man.
I did see he
Yeah, I
tweeted
like
that.
McAfee. I think he hits the nail right in the head.
Flaws. Yeah, I can't argue with
Flaws.
that. What else?
Nothing else too exciting. There was an article in Politico about Portnoy that I can't even comprehend. I can't even tell you what it's about. It's
I saw it.
his abortion take and
Oh,
how
I
it's
didn't
like,
see that. What
it's
is it?
titled "The Barstool Bros Split Over Abortion Could Determine the Future of the GOP."
Okay.
So
Who
the
wrote this?
same guy wrote an article in Politico about basically like how the GOP was rallying behind guys like a guy like Portnoy. Like this is the model they want to
Okay.
follow.
Yeah.
And now that Portnoy,
I think that's an
is-
interesting. I think that's an interesting
just-
premise. Like
it
the
was over my
because
head.
we've talked about this. The idea that these guys who all think like Dave, like Dan Bongino, all think Dave's the greatest until he says something they don't want to hear, and then they bail on him.
Right.
Is that basically what he's saying?
listen, I can't comprehend. I can't.
Maybe send me the link.
I'll send it to you,
Maybe we
yeah.
can have the guy on. I don't know.
Suss it out.
I mean, I don't. I'm not sure I disagree with that. If that's what it is, I'm making up this guy's premise. I don't.
But are they trying to say there's a split among like Barstool fans?
No, I think they're just trying.
So I would say 90% of the Barstool fans are probably pro-choice. 95%.
Oh yeah.
it just doesn't
They're
feel
all
like
young.
they're.
I mean, younger.
I 95 might be low, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably still some old, whatever. Like
Well, sure. I
guys.
mean, there's even young
But it's
religious
probably,
people.
honestly, it's
or-
probably close to like 80, 85. But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the majority are,
Yeah.
I would think, right?
It just didn't feel like they were giving him a lot of credit, even though they're like.
When are we going? We'll cut the. We can read that. When are we going to do an abortion here? Like get in a clinic, like a license. Can we turn this place before we leave into an abortion clinic?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean,
You don't see why not.
yeah,
Interesting.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what, if we get the right doctors to do it, Barstool would love us then.
yeah.
Yeah.
A promotion.
I mean, we had who was the guy we brought in here who was a massage therapist or something who
Ooh, the guy
cracked your
broke my
back.
neck?
He
Yeah.
could probably do an abortion too, I bet.
I don't know if he's
Is
licensed.
that,
to
is
do
that, I think the license covers it's very broad.
We have all these rooms. Yeah, we have all these rooms. I don't know. We'll be here forever. Dave's not getting us out of this.
Oh,
thing.
shut up.
No
I
chance.
can do it.
He gave him September is a very short time frame.
Well, that's how you have to do it, though, Mike. 'cause then it gets done. If I say, "Hey, next year," then it just floats.
Right.
You have to do it.
That's not true. I would have started acting on it immediately and given you the options immediately. Yeah.
Well, Game Time is a ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. They crack the code on how to score deals on last-minute tickets. You can find MLB tickets for under $15, all in on Game Time. Yankees tickets, another win yesterday over Baltimore. I believe justice was served once again. Is that right? I mean, Aaron Judge went deep.
You're damn straight.
Is that 37?
I don't know.
I think. As he makes his run with the legitimate record, Roger Maris. I mean,
He's not catching Barry Bonds, I don't think.
that's not a real record anyway.
Just saying.
My man Aaron does it natural. He's my guy.
Yeah,
Right.
37.
37?
Yeah.
Big win yesterday. And I am not. I don't say it. I never tweet anything because I don't want to jinx what's going on with a team that I don't like. So I stay out of it.
Okay.
I stay completely out of it. I wish them,
You think they're going to be selling at the trade deadline?
who's to say? You can get tickets here for as low as $14. Mets for $13. Braves, Cubs, all these teams. You name your team. Game Time has the hookup on deals for you to get to our ballpark. Best part, you get $20 off your first purchase. Here's what you do. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code Minahan, MINIHANE, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time. Last minute tickets. Lowest price. Guaranteed. Oh, this is it right here?
Yes.
The Barstool Bros. I thought it was Barstool for these guys. And I always had somebody
That's
else.
Deadspin. Is this Deadspin?
No, I know you're
Deadspin
right.
with
You're
Nardini
right.
in her hockey takes.
Dave Portnoy, pizza reviews, and unrepentant aggro masculinity, social media trolling. Okay, boy, this is a lot of work here.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't for me.
So are they? I couldn't tell from Dave's description, but are they trying to make it like Barstool's the next Proud Boys or something? Like there's
I don't
some
really know.
underground.
They were originally trying to make it like that. Now it seems like they're like giving Portnoy credit, but then also saying like this is going to be tough for them because this is the overturning Roe v. Wade was a huge win for conservatives, and now here's somebody they were trying to model their future after.
Right.
I mean, I know they don't want to hear this, but like, this is all gibberish, this guy.
Yes.
But I could have told them that Dave was going to take that side. Like, and everybody in the company was going to, like, we've talked to us for 2 years now. The company's a liberal company.
Right.
Like, I don't understand. I don't really get it, but whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
They want it to be they want so badly for and it's the same with like Rogan and guys like that, where they want it to be that they are on one side. They want Portnoy to be this like Republican.
Right.
They want Portnoy to be Trump.
Yeah, they don't know.
Not.
Yeah, they know what to do themselves when it turns out that's not the case.
Right.
Because one thing about Trump is he does make it easy for you.
Right.
Or like on both sides, extreme left and right, you know where they're going to be on everything.
Exactly.
So it's easy to write. So with Dave's slippery. He's a thoughtful guy. You never know which way he's going to go.
Sure is.
Take a left when you think he's going to take a right. So
That's right.
I don't know. What else, Dave?
Nothing exciting. Nothing I like.
Nothing else?
No, I don't think so. Not story-wise, at least.
There was some debate
Uh-huh.
that I saw. This was just like a trending dumb thing that was on Twitter.
Okay.
But some woman is in jail for killing her husband after she found out. Like, I guess people went to her and said that she owns a preschool and the husband was molesting the kids at the preschool,
That sounds illegal.
and she killed her husband.
Okay.
So it was trending on Twitter like she should be free, and it's like, well, there does need to be an
Well, no,
investigation.
I don't think she should be free from that. I mean, I'm glad he's dead, but there are legal. She committed murder. I think
I don't know how thorough the investigation was or anything.
So, yeah, life is not a Liam Neeson movie. Like, you do have to go to jail when you do these.
Yeah.
things. I'm glad. I'm sure the families of these kids are going to probably supportive
For
and
sure.
everything.
I just thought it was
Guy
interesting
sounds
that
like-
all these people that have been like,
Right.
get rid of guns are now like Texas justice, baby.
So what's the story? Is that right, Dave? Is that do you have it?
I don't know that story. I thought you were going to the story about the guy who like killed his wife and then cast a vote for Donald Trump. Did you see that?
I did
one?
see that.
He got
Oh, I
arrested,
don't know
right?
that one
He
either.
got- yeah, he's guilty.
They got him,
Yeah,
right?
They
Yeah.
got him. I thought that's what you were talking about.
That's funny, huh? Yeah, that's where was this, Mike? I didn't
Just
see
on
it.
Twitter, random
No, I
thing.
mean, you know where the
Hazelwood.
Oh, it's Hazelwood. Huh? Let me see if I can find this. I'm interested in this.
He was a retired cop, I believe.
Why are people obsessed with who like Elon Musk fucks? By the way,
There's nothing I
that's
care
the
about less than
dumbest-
Elon Musk.
Dumbest thing. That's a headline everywhere.
The white man just doing what he wants.
Do you really think Elon Musk got on his knees and begged the Google co-founder to forgive him for fucking his wife?
I don't think
There's
so.
no way that happened.
I don't believe so. No, I don't think that's.
It'd be funny to hear, just based on Elon's like voice and cadence and everything. That would be funny to.
That is true.
It's fun to think about.
What can I find the story? What am I looking up?
I'll send it to you.
Send it to Dave. Have him send it to me.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
It just takes so much longer.
I'm not kidding. I don't want this person in my life. I don't know when the trivia is going to start. I suspect in September. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I think I don't really understand. I don't know what's going on.
When did it end? When was the playoffs? March? April?
No. Yeah, maybe. What's it, July now?
Yeah.
May maybe. I was there.
Okay, so that makes sense. They take the summer off, basically.
That's what I told. Last year they didn't, and I not that I didn't even say it, but I told Jeff it was up to me. Definitely take the whole summer off.
Let the people wait a little bit.
Last night they had what on YouTube? They had like a Fear Factor show or something.
Yeah, some kind
Yes.
of game show. one, yeah.
That I just as a fan got several emails about for some
Really?
reason. They are really pumping it. Yeah.
Oh, like who's on it? Just the regular same people as always.
I don't know. 8 contestants, 1 winner.
Okay. Well, good luck to
They
them.
told me.
I don't know when the mini golf is up. I've seen some tweets about that. I have no idea. And I saw a million suggestions for locations for the live show. So I don't know. We'll figure.
Yeah, we got DMs a ton of locations.
Yeah. Well, we'll do the best we can.
Somebody DM'd me and wanted you to talk about the whale that hit the boat in Plymouth, and I didn't know exactly how you would approach that.
I don't have a lot to say about that. Oh, I got another thing that pisses. I got one more thing that pisses me off. Actually. One more thing that I stepped on the show before I. Hazelwood preschool teacher allegedly killed by husband remembered his loving mother. Preschool teacher allegedly killed. Police said a preschool teacher was killed by her husband.
Wait a minute.
Oh, is this not it?
I don't think so.
June 13th, 2022?
No.
No, it's the guy who just killed his wife, right? What are you saying?
Yeah, no. This is a woman that owned a preschool.
And the husband was molesting him, and then she killed the husband?
Correct.
I'll find that, I guess.
Maybe I imagined this.
Who knows? Could be. You dream this, Mike?
Seems like a story
It's a
you
book.
created.
It's a book I'm writing.
Interesting.
I just want to see if you guys would be intrigued. And now that I have my answer,
psychologically very interesting. So we talk about like controlling my show Twitter account, how annoyed I am. Jerry's a pussy, so he won't do anything. But
that's right.
right.
I gotta
I wanted to
say,
ask you
right.
about this.
I'd fire everybody. And I don't put this past Justin doing some back thing to try and get in. Like, that would not surprise me.
It would surprise me.
So the Jerry Callahan show tweets my show account. I guess Friday. This is Graham, Jerry's intern. I will challenge Justin Trudell to rough and rowdy if he will do it. And then I just tweeted back, fucking leave us alone. Like, I don't even understand. Like,
What? So let me.
who would care? Who would care anyway? Like, it's all because of the thing with Alex Bennett was going on that night or something?
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
But why would, first of all, why would Jerry care? Why would Jerry want Graham fighting?
Well, he
him?
wouldn't. Graham wants to be in the mix, evidently.
Yeah. So and just imagine you're Dave Portnoy and you go to him and say, Dave.
We got one for you.
And Dave's so in that you say, Dave, I need to say no more. Graham versus Justin. What do you say?
All right.
What's that?
All right.
Yeah, he's in. I mean, I don't like, what the fuck? Why can't people just fucking make it on their own?
That's a weird
I
one.
actually don't even give a shit about the Portnoy angle. Like imagine tweeting that from an account that Jerry owns, to your point.
Well, Jerry doesn't care.
Right.
He's not like
owns
me.
that.
He
That is
doesn't.
Jerry's property.
Right. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But Jerry's nicer about that than I am. That would drive me nuts. I don't even get it.
No.
What is he thinking?
I figured maybe you guys like had some
What's your
shit
history with
talk.
him that he would
Yeah.
send that to you?
I've never had any correspondence with Graham.
So he's just a big fan of the show or something?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Like, do your own. Can you do your own thing? Like, I know, do your own thing. Build that podcast. Jesus Christ. Don't do it on ours.
They
I hate
tweeted
that.
it out too
Well, obviously Jerry didn't.
on the Jerry Callahan show.
Well, no, I'm saying Jerry didn't tweet
Of course,
it out.
yeah.
Do you think Craig did that?
No.
No.
It definitely wasn't
did not.
Craig.
I know. Actually, now it makes me believe Craig about something else because the Jerry Callahan show account chirped at me once or something.
No.
And I asked him on I was like, why would you do that? And he was like, oh, it wasn't me. It was Graham.
He sounds like a.
So I guess he's like a shit stirrer
sounds
or
like
something.
but not like entertainingly so. Like,
No.
Who would care about that? Like,
No,
is-
nobody.
Oh, my God, do I hate
well,
that?
it would be funny for us to watch Justin fight at Rough and Rowdy.
Sure, but I
the
guess,
angle
but-
of Graham makes
Nobody in our audience knows who that is.
no one would give a
This is
fuck.
the other one this weekend. I looked at this message like, who are these fucking people? Fuck you. Like, really? Fuck you.
That was very weird.
Can we call him now or is Jerry on the air?
Jerry's
what time
probably
is this?
off at this point. I don't know. I literally do not know who Graham is.
Neither do I. Well, Craig must have his number.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
true.
would think.
We'll get it.
Craig.
Let me clear this up here very quickly. Like, the fuck do you think you are? Why are these people doing this to me? Why?
Yeah, very.
Oh, God, that annoys me.
But imagine Graham at Rough and Rowdy.
I don't even.
Numbies.
I don't even get it.
They'd probably give him like the Canseco deal.
Probably.
Give him a big percentage.
X amount of buys.
Doug's doesn't move the needle, but Graham, on the other hand,
Oh, is Doug's doing it?
Doug's is doing.
Who's
it.
he fighting?
No idea.
Some Canadian.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Go buy it. I'll meet Bruce and get a free ticket. I'll be there. I can't wait to go to Rough and Rowdy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'll be announcing it this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Oh,
You, Dave, Dan.
I love it. National anthem, the whole thing.
Yep. Robbie.
Oh, my favorite.
Robbie Fox.
Bill Burr, the boys, all you guys.
Bill Burr. Oh, great. Hilarious.
All the conservatives were riled up about his special. They loved it.
Oh, I know. Jerry told me how great it was.
Yeah.
He had some bit on cake or something. I don't even know what it was. Or
Yeah.
abortion or something.
Yes.
I don't even know. Great. Brave.
It's some funny stuff.
No word from Craig yet.
Why not?
I don't know. He's not getting back to me.
Coward.
Pussy.
I will say he's a little slow on the text this time of day.
He's doing the show?
I guess he does something. I can't tell you exactly what he does, but
I love the arrogance, too. It's like Justin. I will challenge Justin Trudell Rough and Rowdy if he will do it. So if he will do it, you'll challenge him. Then what? Then Dave's like, oh, okay.
that's the part I can't get over. Is like, when you've challenged him, you've laid down the gauntlet. Now, how do you get Dave Portnoy on board?
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure they
So-
are always looking for fighters. Like,
So
just
one of
generally.
Minahan's guys, it's like, okay, so I get KMS is the angle that would kind of make sense to Dave. And then he says, so he's going to be wrestling an intern for another show that has nothing to do with us that Justin doesn't even know.
Right.
There's no history or anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm sure they would love at some point some Minifan thing in one of the fights. I'm sure,
Sure,
probably.
yes.
There's a big audience and
Yeah.
they're loyal and crazy, but like it would have to be organic
Right.
and like within the world, you know. I think Hank and I had talked about it once.
Yes, that's right.
He backed down. Mike Tyson backed down.
That's right. Yeah. You can't find a fight. A fair fight.
I'll fight John Stewart if you want.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do
See,
it.
like,
Let's do it.
I mean,
There's
you
no-
said you want it to be organic. Let's
do it.
There's no two bigger enemies in this world right now than us two.
It seems like it's pretty one-sided at this point. He's dominating you. Dominating you. Will he be in character for the fight, though?
Yeah, you never know.
That's the question.
I won't be though.
I actually wanted. I was surprised you didn't ask him more about his. He mentioned his personal life, John Stewart.
It didn't seem like he was too into it. He didn't seem like he
Didn't
really
want to talk about.
his-
Oh, well,
yeah, I didn't get that
he
sense.
offered it. He said he was married. Had a
Yeah,
kid.
but I didn't get the sense because I did ask him something about that. Then he kind of shut it down. I
Okay.
thought.
I didn't get. I
Not
just
ma-
thought
he's
that
not
was-
married now.
Right.
Yeah, he has a son. He said.
Yeah.
He's between things.
He- what do you mean?
His son is between things right now.
His son is between things. I don't know if John's in a relationship right now or not. Would I do win the date with John Stewart on this show? Fuck yeah, I would. All day I would.
Yep.
All day we would do that.
Take him to Milton's, get him the outfit.
You've got it, Dave. See, now you're thinking like a producer.
And by the way, I was totally wrong. I just missed
I know.
the Milton's thing. It was in there.
Where?
I just missed it. It was in the behind the scenes. The
Oh, it was?
standing up.
Oh,
I was
good.
happy when I
Oh,
found
good,
it.
good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, tweet that out, Dave. We're going to do Win a Date with John Stewart.
Okay.
We're going to do that next week.
Wow, that's fast.
What do you mean?
Well, you just find
Oh,
contestants.
sorry, it's not hot like you, Mike. Jesus
I didn't.
Christ.
That's not even
Fucking
remotely
arrogance, Dave.
what I
Did
said.
you hear that?
That's not
I don't
at
know,
all what I
this
said.
room and arrogance today.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What are you,
That-
Eric Estrada?
It would
I mean,
be,
Jesus.
It would be even faster to have to find women for me. Put it that way.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like the guy used to sit there and then you would shit on Justin.
Oh, that's not remotely what I'm doing. John would
Don't
understand.
tag
what I meant.
anybody. I'm just saying that.
John would understand what I meant.
I mean, if John wants to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's fast.
And I did see
to
on
get all
Twitter,
these
one of the people
pieces
who
involved.
responded to me was the woman said that she was the Asian lady who John said might have been an Asian lady who sat next to him at the Wilbur show. I saw it was one of the responses on
Was it?
Twitter.
Was
I don't
was
know.
he
but
accurate?
I don't know. Who knows? It could be a burner for who the hell knows? I have
Right.
no idea. It probably is, but because he was like, there was a lovely Asian lady who might have been Asian. I don't know if she was Asian. Who's next to me, and then there was a distinguished woman, and all these
Right.
things. So.
Well, John also says he might not be interested. He said there's no interest in finding love.
I would like to see him find love again, though.
Me too.
But he's not. He doesn't want.
That's what he's saying.
Well, now that he
don't
has
buy
a
it.
grill, he can cook
Mike,
dinner
and
for.
if anybody knows that you know that this defines you, that no means yes. And I think that's what it means for John Stewart in this one. That should be the name of your podcast anyway.
I don't like to think that defines me.
You can think whatever you want.
I am an ally to women.
You sure are. You sure are. So did you tweet that out, Dave, or no?
I just did.
Did you reach out to John?
I have not reached out to
A
John.
week from Friday, we are doing Win a Date with John Stewart in studio.
Okay.
A week from Friday.
He's gonna have to take another day off work.
Or we could do it Thursday night, whatever's easier for him.
Okay.
Is he open to it?
I won't be here.
Find
for it.
out.
It makes me sad
Why won't you be here?
because I got the wedding. Remember
Thursday, whatever's. When do you leave? When do you
Wednesday.
Jesus Christ!
I'll be here Wednesday if you
Oh,
want
let's
to do
do
a
the week
Wednesday
from
show.
Wednesday. All right. Okay. Can you do the end of next week, Mike? Can you do Monday, Friday? Say Monday, Thursday, next week.
I think so. Yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
Well, if you can't, let us know.
I believe I should be able to.
I know you're good looking and everything, but
I've never once said that. Literally this morning, Dave said he wanted to move this mic so it wouldn't cover my face as much, and I said I'd rather you didn't do that.
this is gonna be an event. I think this is gonna be an event.
I agree.
think so. I mean, again, and by the way, I should say this: in 2022, I don't know what John's predilections are. I don't know if he's fluid. I don't know. I mean, we're bringing guys, girls. They. My daughter's been teaching me more about. There's like omnisexual now. Have you heard about this?
No.
Which is, have you heard about this, Mike? or
I'm
Justin,
assuming
or
it's
anything?
everything.
not.
Like everything.
I think it's almost more like. Let me see.
Involving, related to, or characterized by a diverse sexual propensity. What?
Propensity.
Propensity, you idiot. Yeah, right. Attracted to those of all gender identities and sexual orientation. So she was saying it's almost like I think this is the one where she said you might be more attracted, like you're 78% attracted to women and 22% to men.
That's very
Or is
interesting.
that a different one?
I thought that was pansexual.
No, pansexual is everything. That includes
It's not
they.
just bisexual.
This will be controversial. I think once you get past straight and gay, isn't it all kind of
You're just down for whatever.
you know?
Unbelievable.
Any port in a storm.
Unbelievable.
Isn't it all kind of the same?
No, I'm here to say no. I don't think so.
So
Try to keep an open mind on this. I really am. As I
I'm
get older.
open-minded. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying now we're just creating different names for the same
It
thing.
seems like a lot of work, but it just seems like a lot of work. But I'm trying, as an old man, I'm trying my best best to keep up.
So
What's
I
that?
think pansexual is like you don't look at gender. Like gender plays like
Correct.
I see a guy, I see a girl. I
Correct.
see a
Everything
them.
is
So
all they or them. Yeah.
Omnisexual is a sexual attraction to people of all sexes and gender identities, wherein gender plays a role in one's attraction.
Right. Okay.
This could be a preference or a recognition, and that attraction feels differently depending on the gender or sex. Some
the same
omnisexual
thing.
people may be
Long
more
way of
attracted
saying.
to certain
So like
genders.
77% of me wants a
That's what I just said.
vagina
That's what I just said.
versus the 23% of me that wants a penis.
Correct.
Right.
Well, it's not that simple, but yes. And so whoever we'll talk to John, and we'll do it up nice. We'll make it a nice night for the date.
Okay.
Like for real, we'll film it, obviously.
Yep.
No matter what happens, it'll be filmed. So, I mean, if it's going to be adult, it's going to be adult, but it's going to be on there.
Sure.
Super sexy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it seems to me that he's into women.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, he was married to a woman.
Well,
correct?
sure, but you know,
Yeah,
I
but
mean, that
things
could
change, I understand.
Yeah, he put his penis inside a woman and created a child.
Correct,
That's right,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Times change, maybe.
Look at Mike's stepdad, Kevin. He was married to a man for 12 years before
He did take his
before
shirt
got
off.
married.
Is that right?
Yeah, oh yeah. You didn't know that?
I didn't know.
Oh, I met
no.
the guy. Very nice guy. Yeah, they had a very nice
I
relationship.
wish I had a relationship.
Made love many times together. The guy showed me pictures. I was surprised. You were in some of them.
That's terrifying.
Well, you seem fine with it.
Thumbs up.
But either way, I think this is a nice. I want John Stewart's a nice guy. I don't like the idea of John Stewart by himself having like a tuna sandwich and watching The Odd Couple every night, or watching old J.
You want to find someone to do that with.
That sounds amazing.
a companion to go out twice a week with.
Right.
Just a little bit of company.
Okay.
That's nice.
Like it.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody you can go to the movies with.
So it doesn't even have to be sexual. It can
No,
be
it doesn't have to be. But if there are women out there who are interested in that, we can make it happen in this studio.
Was it buffalo chicken mac and cheese?
That's what I'm saying. So, well, ask John. I don't want to, I know we've already made it out to be a thing, but if John doesn't want to do it, that's
Sure.
different, obviously. But I think he'd be open to it.
I think so too.
Not the character, but the man.
The real.
Right.
Yep.
Win a date with John Stewart.
Well, I don't know much about John Stewart. He's a mysterious character. But if he wasn't comfortable talking about his personal life, he may not like this idea.
He may not, but that may be different. This is different,
Sure.
What's a good place for dinner, Dave, for them, and not that pizza place? We're gonna, nothing
No,
against.
I
it,
mean, you got to take them. A night out in Boston is fair here, right?
Okay.
Like seaport somewhere where they can sit outside, view
but
of the
see what John
water.
likes. See what
right?
John likes. Yeah, I don't know, and I mean, I think there'll be plenty of offers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think.
Flowers.
Sure.
He's got to do the whole thing right.
Yeah.
We'll take him to Milton's beforehand.
Yeah, you could take him to Milton's beforehand. Yeah, absolutely. If Bill's open to it, I don't want to, I don't want to force it on anybody.
Bill.
But there you go.
Yep.
Win a date with John Stewart. I think is going to be a week from Wednesday.
Okay.
I think so.
Wow.
So there you go. All right. What else?
That is all.
All right. We'll take a few calls if you want. Speaking of Milton's, it's a store for men. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. South Shore Plaza, Braintree. Now wide open at the Burlington Mall. Get moving there right now. Next is Shake Shack.
Oh,
Which Kate Minahan also mentioned to me has good garlic fries. I don't know that.
is that right?
She said, I don't know. So you have a whole day of it. You get to go to the mall, but you get to go to, you go to Milton's, get your nice clothes. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Under Armour. Buy one, get one free suit event is going on right now. If I was a shark and Bill and Dana came in, I'd go 100% for the entire company.
Wow.
No, 4 times the price.
It's big.
4 times the price. That's what I would do. Go to miltons.com if you're not in the area. If you're in the area, you just want to go look around online. Get these great deals. Summer deals going on right now. Million weddings. I understand that. Buy one, get one free suit event. They will do whatever you want. You tell them you're from with the Kirk Minahan Show. You will get the extra special VIP treatment. They love when the Minute fans come in there. Trust me. They love it, love it, love it. Go to Milton's right now. You'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. And, of course, the new location in Burlington at the Burlington Mall.
Tweet it out.
Shut up. 1 second here. I'm leaving Las Vegas.
I had an eye appointment the other day. They get pretty close to you, don't they?
No, they generally stay far away.
No, they get like
Really? My doctor generally stays 300-400 yards away.
I think the next
Mike,
one.
no?
Maybe your vision's just getting worse. Seems like they're further away.
The
You
next
ever been to an eye
one-
doctor, Mike, or no?
I've been once or
Have you?
twice. Yeah.
The next one is definitely going to be an older male for me.
Why is
So
that?
what are we doing here? What's going on?
No, I'm just saying. I didn't real. I haven't been in an eye appointment in a long time, and they're like borderline sitting on your lap during that.
Well, it has to be. It's
Why would
pretty.
you rather an older male?
Because she was very attractive and she was very close to me.
What do you
So
mean?
I'm just saying, like, that was
Are
something.
you saying that you had some sort of reaction to that?
Mentally, yes.
Mentally,
yes. So it was a good lesson. I didn't realize they get like legitimately up.
Where do you
on
think they? Well, they have to. You have to. You have
There's
that-
got
you
to
have
be
that- you have that
technology. You have to
machine.
be able to change. Like, there's got to be.
You were just hard at the eye doctors.
I mentally, I was
Oh, I'm sorry.
very.
mentally aroused.
I just wasn't prepared for that. Every
He's
eye
always
doctor I've
mentally
ever
aroused.
had, I've never even thought of it before. I've never
Looks
thought
like
of
I'm
it.
3/4 dilated.
Well, what is who? I guess you're not going to tell us who the doctor is. I suppose. I don't think you need to do that. Let's not. Well, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Well, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. How are the eyes?
The eyes got worse over the past couple of years, I guess. Yeah,
You don't wear glasses at all?
I do.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's to get
Yeah,
new
mine are.
Cheaters.
Yeah, I have a million of those. Jeez, I lose them all the fucking time too. Well, okay, that's interesting, Dave. I'm not really sure how far away they can stay if they're looking at your eyes.
I would think
though.
technology would go like somehow they can pull off like a little bit of distance. Like she was a hard 8 and way too close.
And you were 9.5, so there must have been a lot of tension in the
There's
room.
a lot of tension.
What do you mean by distant? Like, where would they stand?
Like, if
the
that
way they
piece-
look at
if
it.
that
where-
piece-
Where was the
machine-
appointment?
Where was it?
Yeah. What town? Well, I mean, what town? That's not that.
I don't know.
That narrows it down a
No,
little
it's
bit.
very yeah. In today's world, like
She's supposed to be in the next town. Like, how far away is she supposed to be? The next room? She's a doctor.
she was just very close.
So
Like,
you
if that
think?
piece
So,
of mach-
so according to
if that
Dave,
piece of
according to
machinery-
Dave, like because if a woman's attractive, that he should find a different doctor.
yes.
As opposed to letting this woman do her job.
If that piece of
Honey,
machinery,
you're going to need to back away.
Yeah.
I
if
am
that piece of
fully erect.
machinery was not there.
Send me
We're touching-
a link to her. I'm not gonna. I just want to see what she looks like. See how serious she
Well,
was.
I don't know if it's actually. I don't want to give it away.
Well, I'm not gonna say on the air. I want to see. I want to see if you're right. Go
I
ahead.
know, but I went to a different type of place to do it. So
Just send me her name.
Oh, boy. There's another massage parlor.
What kind of place? Just text me her. I want to see. I want to see if you're right about this.
I have to find her name. I didn't
What
do
are you
that.
talking about?
I didn't like call for the. This is why I'm giving it away now. I went to a place that's more of a tech company than a.
Are they loaded up?
Yeah.
All right, take some calls.
The good news, Dave, is if you're looking for a
can't
doctor,
do
it's all
anything.
going to be mailed
The
anyways.
fucking
I went to Warby Parker that has a doctor there. I didn't go to like the doctor, eyeglass doctor or anything like that. They have a doctor there.
Went to Warby Parker?
Yeah, so I got to figure out her name. Yeah.
Okay. It's not that big a deal. Jesus Christ. Hello.
You just gave it away now.
Shit,
I did.
idiot.
I don't
After
think
all that.
There's not a lot of Warby Parkers.
Great. Well, a good business for them. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah. Am I up?
You're on the air.
Holy shit. Well, it beeped like 5 minutes ago. I didn't know. Anyway, is this the right number to sell my camper? I have a 2018 camper for sale, gooseneck model.
Okay. Well, I'm not super familiar with it, so walk me through it. I mean, we could try and sell it here if you'd like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you go in the door, and immediately to your left is a slide out. A bump out. Some people call them tip outs. Some people call them sliders.
Am I in a Rome World, Mike?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You might want to talk to Mike about
Yeah,
this.
call it blindmike.net, sir.
Yeah,
Call it. We'll do 40
sorry,
minutes.
Sorry, buddy. You did call on the wrong show. Thanks for the call. They load up, Dave?
Load up.
All right. Hello.
Hello, Kirk and boys. This is David Allen Boucher coming along your airwaves. 72 degrees in the back bay. I got a comment and a trivia question for Kirk on tonight's 3 in a row on Magic 106.7.
Okay.
First comment, David Allen Boucher wonders why everything is a sex scandal with the hard 9 Dave Cullinane.
It's a good question, dude. We got another one now. The always sexy world of eye doctors. It's been brought down by Dave.
I think Dave is just hard all the time. So everything is just constant sex with this.
Maybe he's actually not 55. Maybe he's 15. I don't understand.
Just raw sexuality.
Like what kind of human being? You can't sit through a doctor appointment.
Thank God.
1 second, Mike.
I just remembered.
David, 1 second. Mike, go ahead.
He casually mentions before the show. I can't believe I forgot about this. That he jerked off at a concert.
I've said that on the show before.
You've never said that on the show.
I've said that on the
Concert.
They used for some reason they were talking about the anniversary of Chester Bennington's death.
Oh yeah.
And Dave was like, I jerked off at one of his concerts. Or
Where?
something.
Worcester Centrum.
No, but where? But where?
In the bathroom.
Why?
Because there was 2 girls making out in front of me.
No. How old were you?
Young, like
I don't blame you.
early high school.
I probably would have done that.
It was either there or somewhere else.
I
So
understand.
it's not. Yeah.
I understand. I actually can't kill him for that. It's not creepy though. 20 years later, he's
If I
jerking
may,
off in the
trivia
bathroom of an eye
question for
doctor's office.
And you guys made fun of he was jerking off to television shows, and I made fun of him for that. And at the time, it seemed normal to you people. But now he's just whipping it out wherever he can.
What?
What television shows? What was that? I remember this, but what was
Didn't you
it?
jerk off to some TV show?
He said
Oh.
Game of Thrones, the Khaleesi.
Yeah, but I look
scenes,
it up
which
on
were all, like,
on
rape scenes.
Pornhub.
Oh, that's right. Jesus.
They're not.
I thought you meant when I was a
all
kid, and that's all you could do is jerk off the TV.
No.
Jesus. You fucking creep, dude. Hello.
He's a pervert.
Kirk, if I may, trivia question.
Sure, David.
On Magic 106.7, we'll
Yep.
throw you a free T-shirt.
That'd be nice. I'd like one of
Question
those
is,
shirts. Yeah.
who Canada's Bare Naked Ladies had a magical hit with 1 week. Can you name the famous director of that video?
I believe that's Jason Priestley, is it not?
That is correct, Kirk. You have won a Magic
Thank you,
106.7 T-shirt, 3 for the road, 72 degrees at 11:21 over Magic's back base. Magic 106.7. David Allen Boucher signing
No,
off.
see, Keith would like that. A lot of names, gave his name a lot, time.
Yep.
Right.
You
Then when they're filling out the books, they know who to write down.
That's right. That's important. in
Trivia,
2022.
appointment listening. Perfect.
Yeah. What are those called?
Benchmarks.
Benchmarks. Oh, Kevin Graham loved benchmarks. He'd be
Eating
like,
up those quarter hours.
I still remember he'd be like, "Hey, if you guys want, I can drop some benchmarks for you." I was like, yeah, go in your office and do that. Keep yourself busy. These guys too. I think he was a very nice guy. I liked Kevin, but I think his station was one of the ones that was nominated for these Marconis. They take this so seriously.
Oof.
There's one thing I know in the car driving around I care about is whether or not my station won a Marconi.
That's a big deal.
Fucking Marconi.
You ever think about what you'd say if you
It'd
won?
be great to have on the mantle, though.
Why? Jason Wolf used to act like it was a big deal. Who cares? It's a jerk off. Jerk off city.
Yeah.
Hello. They load up, Dave?
There, loaded up.
Hello. You're on a steamy Monday morning with very steamy, honestly. David Caldy is fucking perverted.
Yeah.
Hello.
Producer Dave.
Good morning, Kirk.
Producer Dave. Thank you, Mike.
I just wanted to see if there are any case updates.
We're
Kind of gave one earlier.
We're getting there. Yeah, you'll hear one today, and we're getting there. We are laying low, I think, until after the Wilbur, I wanted to wait till the summer is over before we dove in. So September will start again. But by the way, this show will be going 5 days a week in September, October, November. So
If
she comes through, will those shows be regular long shows? Oh, absolutely. Those bonus shows are going to be really long.
15
interesting.
minutes.
That's what my contract says. We'll see. Hello. Are the ladies lining up for John Stewart yet?
I haven't seen anything yet. I
No?
don't see why they wouldn't be, though.
Certain eye doctor may be single.
Really? You are not surprised?
How dare you, sir?
Hello.
Hey, guys. I was calling to explain on how Cullinane is like a half a Fanuc, but the more I keep listening, I'm thinking he's more of like a sexual disorder deviant.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of psychological repressed bullshit going on.
He's a mama's boy, of course.
It's just like jerk off every now and then.
I'll
What's
say-
the big deal?
I've always thought Dave was like, very fidgety
men's
and
room.
anxious. But if you,
Cullinane in a men's room, but not in a spa. Come on, man. Really?
I mean, she started it, and I told her to stop. I just didn't finish there. That's all. That's all.
That's not true.
You have her finish it. If she
no
finishes
shit.
it, you got a hand job. If you finish it, you're a pervert.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's the
What are
way
we
it
talking
is.
about here?
No, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
Hold on. So what you're contending, caller, is that if she started, but if Dave was like, hey, I want to finish myself and jerked himself
Yeah,
off.
I didn't do that. I was like,
no,
just stop.
but if he did, he's a pervert. Like if she started, what if he was like, I'd just rather do it myself? That's perverted?
All right, maybe not perverted. There's some sexual repression there. Why wouldn't you rather just have the female do it, Kirk?
Because who do you think would jerk himself off better? Dave who's done it to himself 5 million times, or this woman? Oh, she's probably
hand jobs.
She's
no.
probably done it 5 million times.
Yeah, but
that's what I was saying.
there's
Hand
the whole
jobs.
reason
Hand jobs.
you
Even though I
use
was
your
in like
left hand
high school,
backwards from
I
time
was
to
like,
time. It's the difference. You need the difference.
I was like Mozart. I was a genius as a
But,
kid. I'm
you
not gonna
know,
have somebody
but
do.
sexual
Okay,
gender helps.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Hang up on him, please.
Yeah, hand jobs are a little overrated.
It's just like I know how to do that. I've been doing that.
Exactly.
I've patented that. I have a pending patent on that.
I don't agree with that take, but it's a fair one that you bring up. I don't agree with it though.
I'll jerk you off on the show if and then you jerk
Now
yourself
it's
off.
more-
We'll see what's better. I don't know.
Jerking off is just like it's a chore. It's a task. It's not
You
the
accept
same.
his
You
offer?
can't
Well,
say- just 'cause we can do it
I don't do
better,
it nearly as much as I used to.
The man has just made a very generous offer to you.
that he jerked me off.
I'll jerk John Stewart off if they
Fresh off using the
whatever.
same shower.
Boy, this is getting.
What? It's got a show we have now. We're wild. We're trying to get Keith together. There will be more wild for Keith. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's Win a Date with John Stewart is a great benchmark.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly.
Keith would love that.
He doesn't love that it's next week. He would like a long build up.
That's what I tried to angle.
And there's so many women that they can't just get in. You have to like
Week from Wednesday.
wait till the hidden sound. And
I want to steal the
call it
summer
number
book.
7.
I want to steal that summer book. We're close. I want to steal it. Because God knows the Jimmy Fund's going to fuck us over the ratings like they always do. The fuck? Sorry. Flashbacks. No doctors. We need nurses. Get cute nurses on.
No wonder Dave fits so well into that show.
Are you an eye doctor?
Cute nurses, no problem, boss.
Right eye.
Them he was
Fourth
booking all the
letter
time.
on each row, fine. K, K, K. Hello. Hey, load up?
Load up.
All right, hello.
Hey, Kirk, you up for a little Shark Tank talk?
Fuck yeah. Happy birthday, by the way, to Jerry Callahan, who had it on Saturday. 61, I believe, now.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure. Of course. I'm always ready to talk Shark Tank. I'm always ready to tank it up.
So is it just me, or does Barbara give off some serious Marjorie Egan vibes? She's like on the fucking floor.
Stop.
Oh, I never noticed
Stop.
that.
You're so sexist.
I see that a
Stop.
little bit.
She's not a drinker. She's a real estate mogul.
No, she's just out to lunch, and the best part
Wrong.
is
She had a great
her-
advice the other day, which could be perceived as sexist, but there was a woman on, and the woman made her pitch and it failed. She started crying. And Barbara said, stop. Stop crying. It makes you look weak, and it makes all women look weak.
I may have seen it, and she's done that stuff like that a few
Yes,
times.
I like that. I'm
Yes.
a Barbara. I saw you compare me to Barbara the other day, Dave, on social media.
Yeah, you're a weakling.
I've turned around on Barbara. I'm a Barbara guy now. Book Barbara. No, that's not Barbara.
Isn't it hilarious when she'll give the person exactly what they want, and the person will go, "Oh, is anyone else in?"
Yes, it does happen.
I think that's mostly Robert's bag usually, but Barbara gets a lot of
Those
that
eyes always look to the left to see what Mark Cuban is going to offer the money.
Mark, Lori,
Right.
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah,
please.
I would say it's really those three. Although I think Damon's a good...
Damon would be fourth, I think.
Yeah. My power rankings, I have a lot of work to do. Harry Minahan has agreed to be my co-host in my Shark Tank podcast, which we're going to do when I retire, episode by episode. Yeah, seems timely.
That'll get you a few years.
Exactly.
There's a lot of episodes of that show.
There's over 200.
I believe they're filming right now for the new season.
I can confirm that.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not saying maybe a guest shark, but who knows? Hello. They load up, Dave?
Load up.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Chicken Man from Philly here. Got a question for you, Kirk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bruce song. Which one would have been best turned into a movie to win an Oscar? What do you think?
Racing in the Street.
That was one I like. What is it? Backstreet's number 2?
Sure. Yes, why not? Yeah, that's a good one.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks, Kirk.
Thank you, buddy. Here's the discog. They're loaded up, Dave?
They're
All
loaded
right,
up.
tell them to hold on for 1 minute.
Okay.
Run, Baby, Run. Leaving Las Vegas. All I Want to Do. Strong Enough. Can't Cry Anymore. I mean, shit's if it makes you happy is not a great song.
Yeah, and David's just cranking it to each one of these.
Every day is a winding road. My favorite mistake. You like that one, Dave?
Yep.
All I want to do is have some fun.
Soak Up the Sun.
No, it's just corny, but I understand. Like it is a
Big
kind of
hits,
happy
though.
song.
That's what he's wiping up after.
Yeah.
That's right. A lot of big hits, though. I will say that.
Yes.
I'll give her that.
Yep.
Never got the number one song, though, Dave.
She never had a number one
Never,
song?
just like Bruce. Never happened.
Yeah.
Huh. Hello. Hello.
Oh, they dropped. Hold on.
Okay.
Kirk, you there?
I think so.
It's Tim Zhu, CFO of the Boston Red Sox.
Tim, how are you? My old high school friend.
Doing great, Kirk. Yeah, from high school. We were
Yep.
good friends.
Oh, we weren't, but yeah.
Well, he remembers it
I
that
mean,
way.
I always wanted to be, but you were always with the popular kids.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that. No,
I
you're
was
good.
the
You're
nerdy guy crunching the numbers.
you did. No, you were always a good guy, Tim. I always liked you. Quiet.
Crunching the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, I have to break the news to you, Kirk.
Go ahead, Tim.
My dad and Patricia, they were having an affair.
Tim, that's not true. Tim, it's not true. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that, but okay. Continue.
This was after Moss Dudley.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure.
How would you know that?
Well, that would make sense. I mean, we moved to Winchester way after Moss Dudley. That's maybe Tim's
What I'm
dad
saying,
told him.
his father
that.
told him.
Maybe.
Knows about Moss Dudley. Come on.
Possible. Go ahead, Tim.
Kirk, I have to tell you one more thing, okay?
All right, go ahead, Tim.
John Henry might sell the Red Sox.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. There you go. Breaking news.
Wow. It's big.
Okay. Interesting call.
Portnoy's on your side with this Red Sox ownership.
Yes, well, I can see how, if I'm a Red Sox fan, I don't think I'd be particularly thrilled with this team right now.
No.
That was great the other night, though. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Hello.
Hey, did Blind Mike learn something from John Stewart and actually bring notes today? Or did
No,
he just
of course
freeloading Patreon subscribers?
I did think about sending a few timestamps from Felger and Maz for Friday, but I resisted.
He nailed it. I mean, listen,
resisted.
John Stewart, the guy's on top of what's going on Boston radio right now. You can say what you want. He is a Felger and Maz fan.
That's the thing. I didn't want to steal his, kind of bit,
Yes.
segment,
Very strange. But the guy loves Felger and Maz.
And Steve Bannon.
And Steve Bannon. Although I saw.
Does he love Steve Bannon? Was that his?
Yes, he likes the podcast.
Okay.
He thinks he's very funny. He's like me, I think he said.
Right.
I think, no?
I didn't really pick up what he was putting down when it was here, but that makes sense. Like if he likes the right wing politics, and then he just says that Steve Bannon is casually funny on the show, so that's fine.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I thought he meant he was legitimately funny.
That's not one of the members of the Felger and Maz show advocated for John Stewart on social media.
Certainly did.
Oh, that's right.
Went out.
Yes.
Like the ribbing he gave Dave.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
I don't know. All right, one or two more.
Hey. Hello.
Hello.
You up for a little movie trivia?
I guess so. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's been a weird year at the movies, but yeah. I've got 98 to go in the 90s. What's up?
Apollo Creed has 7 nicknames. How many can you name?
Oh, my God. He has 7?
I've seen 8. One of them I was like, I've never heard that one, so I just said 7. But yeah, there's one of them is definitely one that could be used for a lot of different people. But
I mean, I know there's the King of Sting.
Yep.
There's the Count of Monte Fisto.
Yep.
Was he saying all these during Rocky IV, the introduction or something?
I think in 1 and 2 as well, before those fights, there was some different, they didn't always say the same thing.
I mean, the one, the only doesn't count, right?
That is one of them. That's the one that I was saying.
What was that, Dave? Sorry, what was that?
Anybody.
Thank you. The King of Sting, the Count of Monte Fisto, the one. What else is there?
The Dancing Destroyer.
Never heard that.
The Master of Disaster.
Oh, the Master of Disaster.
Master of Disaster is a big
Yeah,
one.
Master of Disaster for sure. I knew that, right?
The Prince of Punch.
No, I don't know that one.
And I think this is only said once, but the Thane of Pain.
Oh, do you think Apollo, given the shape he was in and the attitude that Mr. T gave him, if Apollo trained and fought Clubber in Rocky III, would he have beat him? Do you think?
No.
Oh, why not?
Apollo couldn't take as much of a beating as Rocky
fucking
could.
Great point. Apollo had a kind of a glass jaw, though. He showed tremendous heart in Rocky II. Tremendous heart.
He did, but Rocky got knocked down 9 times or something ridiculous, and Apollo really only got knocked down the one time, right? That he couldn't get up.
The two of them, I've talked about this with my great friend Todd Riley, many times. The two of them fought 30 rounds, right? Not counting the secret fight. They fought 30 rounds together, Rocky and Apollo. I would say Rocky won 3 of those rounds, maybe?
Yeah, there's the one from the second fight where they say I would say he won his first round there, and then he doesn't win another one until the last round.
I'll give him
and then
obviously
maybe
the 15th. He won the 15th, and then he won the first round of the first fight where he knocked him down. He probably won the 15th round of the first fight. So 4 of 30.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why would Apollo never wanted to fight him a third time? That was always seemed stretched it to me.
Yeah, I think he just didn't. I think Rocky broke him. He didn't see how he could win. So then
I like
he just
you.
wanted
Can we
be a part of him?
Can you be my friend? I want to talk Rocky with you a lot. Dave's again.
I'm going to write down the number.
All right, I'll talk to you, buddy.
On my way.
See you, pal.
Have a good one.
See ya.
2 pals.
Not a time in my life I've thought about this stuff. It's could have done so much more.
Right.
I could have invented one of these things that I see on Shark Tank.
Sure.
WWE is going to revise their financial statements to count Vince McMahon's payments as expenses from 2019.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Stockholders like that, I guess.
That's an odd, because they don't have to do that, right?
I wonder if
For
they
any
do
reason?
now, though.
Oh, maybe.
That seems like legal.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Have you happened to see the good morning. Have you seen the GBH American Masters on Brian Wilson yet?
I've seen part of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
It's okay. A lot of Bruce.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
a worse dye job than Magician Beard Maloney right now, though.
Well, yeah. Well, it's weird. Right now he actually doesn't. But when he has Bruce has
Oh
had
yeah,
some,
I saw him yesterday. Yeah.
Bruce has had some awful. Like my favorite Bruce recording is probably the live version of Darks on the Edge of Town. They did it in New Jersey. It's just them and the band. Except his eyebrows are dyed at that point. It's a terrible look. Men should. If you're out there, men, don't dye your hair. There's no reason to do it. Mike does it. Don't do it.
I don't. Gray is generally a good look for a man. Salt and pepper.
Don't. I understand a rock star probably kind of feels like they have to do it, but you don't need to do it. It's okay. Women, I completely understand. Guys, this is my guy Robert on Shark Tank. He doesn't need to do that.
That's right.
Definitely doesn't.
But he does do it.
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
No. Chase got a haircut, by the way.
Great. Who's that?
Why would you add that?
He
your
tells me I
son.
should have cut his hair a long time ago. So, yeah.
But did he get like a real haircut or like
he got like a
pretty boy
They
haircut?
fucked it up and he got a boy's. It looks like a boy's.
Like a
haircut,
wiffle?
whatever. No, not like that. No, you can part it to the side. He looks like all class. Like
We're going to bring him in here and get him a wiffle one day. We're real barber experience. I would love to make this into a barber shop one day, like LeBron does, which is bullshit.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a place
Politics
today
and
that's part of their vision. Did I tell you that? Kind of like a community within the development.
I hate the sound of that.
Yeah.
I don't want any community at all.
Well, you said you wanted a barbershop. You wanted a little store.
I want to be able to walk over to it. And I want a little place like a soda fountain thing there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like Mayberry. I don't need I don't need that community within there. They want some indoor mini golf.
That would be fun.
One or
Library.
two more. Hello.
Hello. Michael, what'd you have for dinner last night, buddy?
Oh boy. Mike gives the same every time.
A little couscous?
A little steak and couscous.
I said that twice, like 3 weeks apart. What did I have for dinner last night? Oh, some gnocchi thing.
You say gnocchi too. Or
I've never
is
said
it
that.
gnocchi or mingnocchi?
Is it gnocchi or is it
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi?
How do you, I don't know. I don't know either. It's like a potato.
I know. I feel like I'm saying it wrong because I know that old Curtis drop, chicken and gnocchi soup or whatever the fuck.
What's that? Oh, I don't know that.
That was an EI thing.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I think I'm saying it right.
Is it
Gnocchi?
like potato-ish or no? Or am I wrong?
I guess so. Yeah, it's like the little. I think of it as pasta, but I think it's made.
No, I think you're right. But
Yeah.
I don't really. You like it? I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I like it.
Is it kind of rich or no?
I like the texture mostly.
What kind of
for whatever
sauce is
reason.
on that?
Alba did two. One with gorgonzola, and one with just tomato sauce.
No. No pesto, maybe? No.
We didn't use it. I'm sure you could.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Well, good for Alba.
Yes.
Time she does something.
Who exists?
Fucking kitchen.
Who is real?
Sure. Oh, sure. Sure.
I wish you never mentioned her name.
Loved her
First chance you get, you mention her name.
Loved her at the Wilbur.
Well, they
It's
know
great.
it now.
It's great at the Wilbur to see her. Jesus. Nice loyalty. Hello.
Hello, what's up, guys?
What's up?
I just need a little bit of advice. So my buddy from college asked to fuck my ex-girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
I said no.
That's quite a
Was
request.
I wrong or right?
It's up to you.
I'm not really sure.
We need more details.
At least you requested, I guess. I don't know. Well, I mean, what's the?
No,
are they
yeah.
dating or are they? I'm confused.
No.
Then that'd be a wild request.
He lives in another state.
Uh-huh.
He lives in another state.
So you
He's
just
coming
drive-
up here for a wedding.
Just driving by her or
He
something?
asked Yeah, he's coming up here for a wedding, and he asked if he could
Bring her?
bring her to the wedding.
What does it
and have
mean?
Sex with her.
Oh, well, okay. I was gonna say it doesn't mean that. I mean, how long did you date her for?
Like 5 years.
Oh,
6 years.
jeez. Do you still talk to her?
No.
Would you really care if he did that? I guess
That's
my
the question.
I mean, to an extent. Yes.
Okay, well, I think you got. Well, clearly the answer is yes.
What
because-
years did you date her? Like what year? Were these like college years or what years?
Yeah, college, 14.
Yeah, so she ruined your college experience, and now he's gonna benefit. So fuck, please get out of here.
If it's something you'd never get over when you talk to him,
It's a weird move by him, I'll say. It's
Very
there's
weird.
a lot of. I
Love the honesty. Love the
I
honesty.
get, from him, you're saying.
Yeah, great friend group. Like just the fact that
Well-
he's willing to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if that means he already
yeah,
did it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's what I'm wondering.
Is he goofier looking than you? Like, are you better looking than him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right, then let him do
Did
it.
you ever get the sense that she was into him at all at any point?
Yes, She has said that before.
Oh no!
Oh,
wow!
Yeah, I think I'm right. on
We
this
have our
one.
answer. I think Mike snuffed this one out. Yeah. But you know what I would do honestly? If you don't care, I'd say yes and see what happens. And then you can hold it over him. That's one of my favorite things to be able to do to somebody.
Are you going to the wedding? Are you going to the same wedding?
Oh, good point.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Would you be okay if she tried to win the date with John Stewart?
Who? Just
Sure, why not?
What?
Hard pass.
I told you.
Why?
I
He
told you.
replied hard pass. On
He's a
the
private
Stewart
guy. He
tweet.
doesn't like his
for
dirty.
Christ's sake.
He doesn't like his dirty laundry out there.
All right. Hey, listen, we tried. I understand. I respect. All right, thanks for the call. One more. Unbelievable. I mean, not really. I get it.
Just saw a real range of emotion.
Why doesn't he want to find love?
Shock, understanding.
We'll give a call. Just call him real quick.
I don't think I have his number. Let me see if he's.
How'd you get him on? Oh.
Yeah, Twitter.
You don't have his number?
No, we just talked through Twitter.
Well, this is also the different account than was tagged in the show.
Yeah, he's 90 Twitter accounts. That's the
This
other.
is he replied from Stewart Dad 2003.
I think that is his account.
He has what does he have? 5 of them?
You got a whole bunch of them.
He promoted a different one on the show. It was a
He did.
key
That's the
point
one
to-
that was tagged in the.
Well, get his number. See if we'll know it's him. So if we talk to him.
Why is he afraid of love? Like that's the biggest.
Well, that's not the thing. Maybe he doesn't want to seem like he's being made like a. I get that.
Right.
Well, it's legitimate coming from the heart, and I do think there are a lot of women out there who would be interested.
And maybe he likes to meet a person. Maybe he doesn't use like the apps and shit like that, so this would be uncomfortable.
He was on stage at the Wilbur. Can you imagine all the women who are watching him and were
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I want to fuck that guy.
Yeah, I would think. He's a great guy. I mean, he's got a lot of thoughts. He's
Very nice
very
guy.
kind.
He's mean, but
Lot of
yeah,
interests.
you're right.
Good father, I think. You know, he spends a lot of time with his son. I think that's nice. So
He's in shape. He took his shirt off. I saw. He's got
Is he in shape?
Good physique. Yeah.
Really?
Took his shirt off in what context?
Sure did.
We had a long sleeve shirt going the other day. It was hot in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the AC is working. by the
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Huh.
It was the first thing I asked when I got in the car today.
Oh God, that was dread. Stays sun out there. Do you have his number yet or no?
He hasn't responded to me yet.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't want, again, if he feels like he's being made sport of, then I don't want to participate in that either. But I was thinking maybe, I don't know, find love for him. Or not even love, just a little companionship.
Sure. Well, there's another guy you could do that with.
Who's that?
And I don't know if you want to include him in this. You're very angry at him right now. But
Who, Justin? He doesn't want to do that here.
No?
No, I don't want to put him through that. I don't want to put anybody through that.
Just
Huh?
Just John Stewart.
Yeah. He's a young guy, Justin. He should be able to do that on his own.
I'm not saying he can't do it on his own. I'm saying it's same as John Stewart, looking for love.
No, because John's a little older, and I don't think there are more traditional routes for Justin. I don't think John has available. Has available to him, probably doesn't use.
But John could like clean up with those apps. I bet the older demographic cleans up with like Tinder and Bumble.
Oh, is that right?
Like that,
He's
yeah.
probably got a little bit of dough
Yeah.
too. You know,
Yeah.
I bet she's smart with his money.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think he's a big spender.
Frugal.
That's not your car in front of mine today, Justin, is it? You know, that's not the. What car do you have?
A gray Honda Accord.
Does it have a sticker on the back of it?
The blue line.
Yeah. Is that the one with all the Mountain Dew in the back?
I gotta clean out my car.
You really
Holy fuck! That's your car?
You really had to go through all that?
Yeah.
What?
You're in that car, Mike?
Isn't that you with the Star Wars custom license
The
plate?
thing is, Dave, have you seen this car?
No.
Have you seen this car? Go outside right now. Go look at it's. You know what my car is?
Is it just on the street?
Yes. No, it's in the garage above the fucking super.
Right behind yours.
Right where you usually park also. Yeah.
Huh? No, but you okay with him taking pictures of it?
Yeah, I offered him my key to unlock it, and he said no.
Go look at the back seat of that fucking car.
I've never looked in the back, to be honest.
It's fucking gross.
I gotta clean it out. Yes.
Justin.
It's been yes.
First of all, what's this Major League Baseball thing in the back of it?
What major league?
There's like a
Are
toy
there two
thing or
cars like
something.
this on the street?
There's a bunch of Mountain Dew and Chick-fil-A in the back of it.
Yes.
Okay. There's something with Major League Baseball there too, like a cards or like a game. or
Oh,
something.
yeah, I bought a bunch of old baseball cards at the yard.
Well, that's
sale.
what it is, Justin. You're just like, what?
I
What are you
forget. I
talking
forget what's in
about?
my car. There's a whole bunch of shit.
Justin, it's fucking.
I know
gross.
it's gross. I've
That's
been
the
meaning.
fucking.
Yes,
it's
I've
worse
been-
than the
yes.
fucking thing.
Yes, I've been meaning
How
to.
do you eat Chick-fil-A 3 times a day?
No, actually, that Chick-fil-A wasn't even for me. I picked it up for my employees on Friday
Your employees where?
at the Worcester.
Why is it in your car?
You bought people with a hot dog grill fucking food?
Yeah, but they wanted Chick-fil-A.
And then they eat it and throw it back in your car?
That was my question. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. No. Well, then why is it all in your car?
Because like it came, they wanted the frozen lemonade whip thing, and they gave me the like.
There's 7,000 boxes of French fries in that thing.
So it is yours. That was
it's yours. Justin, that is so gross.
I know. I need to clean up my car.
It's
I know.
the worst thing the dirtiest car I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I know. I need to clean up my car. Yes, it's tough.
Mike, you don't even know?
I had no idea.
It must smell.
I didn't know any of the windows were open.
Go get Mountain Dew do you drink?
There was 2 cans. I haven't drank Mountain Dew in. No, that's a lie.
3-4 days.
I don't know. I'll probably do like a 12-pack every couple weeks. Go through.
So it's all empty Mountain Dews, you're saying?
I think so. I stopped. I walked by. I saw it. Now I was like, I don't think that's Justin's car. I don't know. But then I saw, because I was looking for that, Mike. You're right. I was like, oh, is there like a Star Wars figure or something? There
so
wasn't.
Your detective work here doesn't bode well for the case season 2.
Oh, it doesn't. But then I saw the Mountain Dew. I was like, oh boy, I think this. But it is like a war zone.
I haven't had a chance to clean up my car. Huh. Gotta clean up my car.
Dave, true or false? I mean, just. Honestly, like, is that not? Go ahead. Do you take pictures?
Yeah, I took the Chick-fil-A everywhere.
Everywhere. In Justin's defense of this is he got lunch Chick-fil-A for his employees. So according to Justin, they ate the food and then threw it back in the car when they were done. I don't know.
That part I don't understand. Why is it in your car?
That is falling apart.
I don't think I'd give a shit if it was just him driving the car only, but the fact that he picks up Mike with it, I don't know. It's kind of.
I don't mind it. I'm the right guy to pick up if you have a car like that.
Did you drive down the Mississippi in a car like that?
No.
I don't think so.
Clean.
Yeah.
I don't get it. This guy was supposed to be cleaning this studio, right?
He did recently, I think.
I did recently, but I'm not going to clean it.
It's the fucking top 10 dirtiest cars at back seats of a car I've ever seen.
Really? Have you seen a lot of dirty cars?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen them, you know. Like, it's close to like hoarder or like homeless, like.
When's the last time? When did this particular mess start, would you say?
Probably around like June.
Did you tweet any pictures of it yet, Dave? Or
no, I'm about to. I was
going
to go live.
Can I
with
see
it.
the pictures before?
Sure, yeah, that's fine. It's your car.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm fucking disgusted. Oh, this is bad.
I mean,
this is bad. Oh, Jesus.
The problem is he wins me over. I can never.
Right. He's charming.
You can't get rid of it.
Is there something in there we didn't see?
There's just.
There could be a human body in there, Dave. You wouldn't see it. I'm buried underneath this stuff.
It's just.
No, but it's smart of Justin to look at that.
Oh my God.
There will be
a
something
fucking
someone
monster.
notices that could incriminate
Yeah, what
him.
if he has like
what?
I'm a fucking monster.
Used condoms or something?
So what? Who cares? As long as it's, you know.
Deodorant.
Consensual.
There's a random Friars hat. What am I doing?
There's just all that shit. And there's just shit all over the place.
Oh, I'm a monster. I need help.
The Friars hat is the problem.
I like that Justin's looking at it as if we're all looking at someone else's car. He's like, oh,
I need help.
It's great. It's great podcast. I mean, it's top. I don't know. Where would you rank it, Dave, in cars you've seen in your life?
It's the filthiest car I've ever seen.
Number 1.
I don't think I've seen a car filthier than that. Yeah,
Really?
I wouldn't.
I've gone by and seen people who are clearly living in their car, and it's not as bad.
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm wondering if Justin's living in that car.
I'm not living.
Well, the front seat's okay. I gotta say.
That's good. I mean, do you go to Chick-fil-A 15 times a day?
No.
And just buy
He went
stuff
for his employees.
do you have 10,000 employees, and they all just decided to put their stuff back in your car? I can understand why they mistake it for a trash can.
No.
Have you abandoned that excuse, or?
I'm not even mad at you anymore, Justin. This is like, now I just feel bad for you. I'm not mad at you anymore. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you know, bro. I appreciate you trying to help me out with the fuck that Viva Stool, man. I'm with you. What the fuck? Did you tweet out yet?
I just did.
Oh no.
Do I even want to look at this?
Oh fuck me.
This
This is gross. I'm a fucking animal.
From the show or from your?
The show.
Oh my god. Oh God.
Fuck.
I'll be damned. I never noticed, buddy.
Okay.
If he gave you the keys, Dave, would you go in there if he offered you the keys to go in there or no?
Well, I opened the door to take the picture, but I would never sit in that car. I would never. Mike,
What
you
are you saying?
should be appalled.
I had no idea.
I know.
I didn't know what I was walking into.
Mike has no sense of smell, evidently.
It doesn't smell.
The windows were open.
It doesn't smell.
Look at this. I don't even.
He even has like cleaning products there that he could.
Normally, no, I don't. No, I don't normally go clean. I'm a monster.
You seem distressed by this.
I'm a fucking.
He didn't really capture all of it in that picture, Dave, either.
Not distressed enough to clean it, I might add.
You didn't get
I had a worse vision in my head. Like I thought you meant like on the back. You could literally see it without looking in the side window. You have to look in the side window.
How many Mountain Dews did you say?
There's 2, but then there's also like a Hooters cup.
Somebody just tweeted
from
one
Mountain
of
Dew.
the responses. You forgot to take a picture of the bags of vegetables on the front.
Hey, bags of vegetables is working fantastic.
Yeah, I can tell.
Slimming down, baby.
Chick-fil-A after Chick-fil-A. I see Sour Patch Kids, Mountain Dew. One ripped off part of a gift card for burgers.
Mooyah.
Mountain Dew after Mountain Dew. Some stupid hat. Just, my God, Justin. Jesus Christ.
You got to clean that.
I'm fucking.
Will you clean it today?
Yes.
And it's not even like, if you look at it, Dave, you look at the picture, it's not like it's not like there's like dirt or anything, you know?
No, it's
like
not
it's actually,
dirt, no.
I think, a pretty quick cleanup.
It's legitimately
it
all
will
fast
be.
food.
Yeah, I think it would take you like 5 minutes to clean it up.
Yeah, I was thinking about throwing all the trash away before I came in today.
Good instinct.
Your tone, right? Like everything about what you're, what's happening right now.
Oh, this is
Frankly an uncomfortable tone.
This is very embarrassing.
I think you might live in that car.
I don't live in the car. Do you want to see? You want to see my room? You want to come over? You want to?
I
Come
don't.
Over for
I
dinner?
can only imagine what that looks like. Jesus.
He's coming back. There he is.
Jesus. I don't know what to say. You should definitely film yourself, record yourself cleaning up your car today, Justin, please.
I will.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we get your shit? You know, that's just personal pride.
That's right.
That to me suggests there's some depression going on here.
No, my depression is maybe it's been bad. I don't know.
That was a real boy. He tried for a second to have some confidence.
No, my depression's been good.
Okay, but you gotta
take care of myself. You know what? Because like Kirk says, I deserve to feel good about my car. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Or just
right?
about yourself.
No,
like,
I don't really care how you feel, but I'm just saying, like, just for yes, but I mean, also, there's some pride of ownership. I mean, it's your car. I'm not saying,
I'm trying to think of when you've said that.
I've never said that. But like, that's like walking around with your fucking dick out of your pants, like your ass crack. That's the equivalent of that, where it's just like, I don't give a fuck. With like cum stains over your sweatpants or something. Like it's just, that's to me is like, I've thrown the towel.
It's given up.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, no, I don't know. It's amazing. I like the image of Mike just sitting there humming along in the car.
What a beautiful ride.
Sound in the back seat. Oh, nothing.
Something's fucking grabbing at me.
So you just eat the Chick-fil-A, Justin, and then you just give it the chuck in the back seat, huh?
Yeah.
Mike, I got to be honest with you.
Yes.
I don't chuck it in the back seat.
What do you
chuck it in the front seat, and then when I picked you up,
Yeah, you
this
chuck.
morning,
Then you chuck it.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, that's considerate.
I appreciate that.
So then you just. I mean,
Harrison makes a good point. He said, and you wanted me to sit back there.
Who?
Harrison.
Oh, Harrison. Yeah, no kidding. That's a good point. That's why you want to do it.
Right.
I mean, like every once in a while, I got it. Once in a while, when you're driving, you're eating something, the bag, you throw it in the front seat. But then when you get out,
Certainly.
When you get out, then you just throw it away.
Well, I think it says
that to me is either a. I don't think it's a horror thing. I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's simply Justin doesn't have a lot of people in his car. He doesn't particularly respect me or think I'll notice. So other than that, he probably doesn't have a lot of people in his car that would notice that.
Those employees must be really impressed when the boss comes rolling in with that bag. They must know this guy is somebody.
Oh, the boss is here.
Better clean up.
Straighten your tie.
Oh goodness! So
I mean, what an image!
If you go from it, so there's that the first Chick-fil-A thing is what held the frozen lemonades.
What are you going to give us a director's cut of this?
I'm trying to help myself.
How about the Sour Patch Kids?
It's just a bag of Sour Patch Kids.
Okay.
When you throw things away, could you give the origin of each item?
That's what he's doing for you right now.
No, I'll do that today.
The baseball card thing was what?
Was from I went to a yard sale and there was like nothing left, and the guy was like, "Oh," and I was just talking to him. He's moving to Florida, so I had to buy something. So he gave me like that for like $5.
Passed them out to the guys for a game.
And then
I said it. I said in the past I've had baseball cards.
And then you just left it in the back seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think about how filthy it is often? Like when you walk by the dumpster that you have
Do you
to
feel
walk by to
shame
walk
about it?
into this building every day?
I thought about I know you're probably saying, "Oh, you're just saying that." I thought about it today.
I'm sure you did. I think there's something going on.
Have you lived in fear that Kirk would look in your back seat?
I thought I
parked in front of me, Mike. I mean, I don't like.
Well, you got here after.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's where I always park. You know.
See, my thought process would be Kirk does not know what car I was driving. The problem is that Kirk didn't come in and say, "Justin, I saw your car." He said, "Is that your car?" So I think even if this wasn't my car, you would have been like, "There's a fucking gross ass car in front of me."
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, but I had a pretty good feeling it was yours.
Right.
I mean, people were just.
Was it the Mountain Dew that got you?
80 Mountain Dews.
2.
I don't even know what to say. I just for your own sake, clean that up.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's fucking gross. I almost puked when I saw it this morning. I almost puked then when I just saw it right there.
Now I've got to get in there knowing.
It's right. You're going to be back. You could be in that car.
Right. That's interesting. I wonder how I feel.
Would you ever go in that car, Dave?
Never.
I would never go.
Never.
I could be shot on the side there, and it could be my ride to the hospital. I wouldn't do it.
When you need a ride, you need a ride. You know?
No, I think you're better walking. Honestly.
Get lost.
I'd pay more money to watch Justin clean that car than to watch him fight Graham, the intern of fucking.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
No one wants that.
For sure. Is your car always like that?
No, I normally clean it out every couple weeks. I've just been swamped these past 3 weeks.
What? You're too busy to take a Chick-fil-A box out of your car?
Right, you're right. I'm fucking pathetic.
Swamped.
Don't fight back, damn it.
But there's no fight there, Mike. It's a fight. It's too swamped to clean his car?
I mean, there's an argument to be had that he just thought nobody would ever point it out, which is fair. Most people would never point that out.
And if you remember, I'm burying myself too. Do you remember the case? I did that stakeout.
Yes.
That one guy.
Yeah. For
the first part of the video, I think you quote tweeted like my biggest takeaway is Justin's car is fucking disgusting.
Yes, I remember that.
So this is it's a cycle.
It's a sign.
The pattern is what they would call it.
Yeah. I've seen this horror show before. The people always do is are always depressed.
Oh, sure. I mean, on some level,
yeah. It's not good. You get clean that car up. Let's go.
I'll clean it up today.
Dave will help you.
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
Right, Dave?
Sure.
No, you don't have to do that.
I will.
I'm not going to make anybody do that. I'm disappointed.
Dave's got his fucking gloves and hazmat suit.
I'm disappointed.
No, that really is an easy cleanup.
It is, actually is. I'm disappointed, not in John Stewart, but about John Stewart. But that's okay. Look, I completely understand. All right, so we're back Wednesday, and then Friday with Glass-Steagall. Is that his name?
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay. How do you think he'll do?
I think he'll be all right. I mean,
you're not optimistic?
Not especially, no.
No? Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really know him. He just came on for the Carabas thing, really. So,
would you like to find love on this show, Justin?
No.
Oh, that's how this started.
I would. No, I will. I will.
No, I don't want to put you. I don't want to make you out to be.
I'll do it, but I'm not like looking to the show.
I understand that, but would you? Are you looking for that woman in your life?
Of course.
What do you think, Dave?
That's interesting.
I think we can find that woman.
All right. What?
Any 16-year-olds listen to the show?
Mike, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Folks, if you have daughters.
4 of them buried underneath those fucking Chick-fil-A boxes.
Just kidding, buddy.
I like that where Justin's like hands out. He's like, all right, you guys done with your fries? Yep. All right, check those boxes in the car. There's a trash barrel right here.
Collects them.
Mr. Trudell. Nope, no need for that. What are you, silly? I have a back seat of this car. Sour Patch Kids are lonely.
The kids are lonely. So.
He's named them all. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. All right, we're the Date with Justin Trudell next week, I think, Dave.
Why not? Love it.
Tell Keith we're doing that.
Okay.
A week from Friday, Justin, or no? Oh, Dave's not going to be here.
Oh.
A week from Wednesday. What do you think?
So how do we accumulate the women?
Accumulate them?
Yeah.
Look at it. We put the word out on social media.
Okay. All right.
I think Justin's fluid, right?
No.
You're not?
No.
Did you go to it was a gay club you went to?
Yeah.
But you're not
Yeah.
gay. Right.
He was just observing.
Oh, but if any women are interested, we'll see. I mean, look at it. The guy's a catch. You know,
I don't disagree.
He's a manager. He's a producer. He's
good guy, very loyal.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
He's
Clean.
swamped, but he can make time for you.
He's swamped.
Yeah.
This is not the.
You can make time
this
for
is
Rob.
not
Funny
the best
kid.
time to
What do you mean?
be like, oh, The last tweet was how gross my car is.
Right. That's unfortunate timing.
Sign up.
That is unfortunate.
Well, you
timing.
can update it and see how clean it is.
You know, when they say women love a project, I
That's
can
true.
fix them. They'll think
Yep,
I could clean that car.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, we're back Wednesday with Mike. BlindMike.net.
Thank you.
Go there right now, please. Go subscribe.
Yes.
And we will talk to you Wednesday. Goodbye.